Volume for us, boss. There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Check one, check one, check one.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
Ready to go.
Good luck. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your main man, Big Eye, the talk of the town. I'm here with my main man.
I'm Jason McCall, the co-host of DETV Sports. We are here live at the Ballin HBCU Premier High School Basketball Showcase.
Are you ready, man?
I am ready. This
Look,
is awesome.
Even has done it again, man. It's going down,
Eva
man.
has
Here at
done
the
it
Chase
again.
Field House.
Yes.
They're about to start. We got high school students from around the globe here tonight at the 76ers at the Chase Field House. This is going to be a game like some games, what, boys and girls like no other, right?
This is going to be a great game. In the first game, we have Team MEAC, Rise in the gold uniforms versus Team SIAC, Overrides in the blue uniforms.
All right. Who's your favorite for tonight?
Well, I'm kind of biased because Team SIAC Overrides has two young ladies from the Baltimore City College High School, my alma mater in Baltimore.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
All right, we got Team Rise head coach Vanessa Watson here, Hall of Fame HBCU alum. We got to make sure we give crazy shout out to HBCU and to the number one HBCU on the planet, DSU.
Delaware State University.
All day. Here live on DETV. The game is about to get started. You are here for a more than just a game.
But here for an experience.
What is it?
An experience.
An experience.
The HBCU experience. If you haven't had HBCU experience, we'll give you a little bit of today. There is some basketball going on here. Some of the best high school players in the country.
So I'll tell you what, hey Jay, who we got coming from the Rise? That's the top five on the Rise tonight coming here.
So I would say the top five for Rise would be probably number one, Chinyere Okebu. She's a forward captain from South Shore School. And I would say also Jasmine Wesley, number 14, from Ursuline, power forward.
You know, we got N1 basketball in here in the game tonight.
Big sponsorship, man. N1. Shout out to N1 for the rebrand. Everybody got fresh kicks today for the game. They look amazing. I need me a pair. You know, anybody got a size 10, you throw them my way, you know.
We say throw them your way.
Throw them my way, you know.
All right, I want to see who's heading it off tonight.
All right, who's jumping for us? Let's see.
I know we got a beautiful crowd here tonight that's talking during the day, talking about a lot of people going for the Rise.
Yeah, a lot of people going for Rise here. See, we got everybody's friends on the court. We got a jump ball here.
We got Erica Hodges jumping for Team Overrides. They ready to ball. They ready to ball. Who we got for Rise jumping?
They changed their number on me. Got a New Jersey on. Let's see who that is. Number 33.
A little team spirit out here getting ready to rock and roll.
A little game of rock, paper, scissors.
All right, let's get ready to ball.
All right.
Rise wins the tap and actually takes it and shoots for three. Oh, the back ball. Give it to her. Hodges for three.
All right, Team SIAC scores first. We have Team MEAC Rise with the ball here in the gold uniforms. All right, steal here from Team SIAC, number 33, passing the ball to.
Erica's showing off today.
Yeah, Erica is showing off. All right. Where's the foul? All right.
These girls came ready to ball.
Yeah, they came ready to ball. Okay, we got Team MEAC on a fast break.
Boy, she coming down the court like
Stockton. Number 8 is
on.
crossing everybody here. All right, pass to number 10. All right. Hesitate. Jumper foul.
And we got a foul.
All right, number 13, Jayla King. She plays for the Maryland Bells. She has been fouled.
She's on the line for two. All right. What are you looking to hope to see tonight?
I'm just hoping to see really good basketball. You know, I love the women's game a little bit more than the men's game because you see a lot more fundamentals and you see actual, like, real skill, real shooting. Everybody can't run and jump and dunk real high, so you have to actually play at a high level.
Yeah.
This is more of a thinking game. And I'm excited to see all these great players on the court tonight.
I'll tell you, the ball movement is impeccable.
Yes, the ball movement.
Here.
All right, MEAC controlling the ball. All right, slow it up. All right. top of the key. Okay, we have a team override. Looks like they're in a zone that switched to a man-to-man.
They dropped in the
corner for 3.
Was hoping to get
rebound.
the baller's bounce on that one.
All right, good rebound.
Erica Hodges again.
Yes.
Huggins, excuse me.
Air ball. All right, Miak rides back on a fast break. All right, hit
nice
the cutter.
look, nice look.
Slow down.
Give her 2.
All right, give her 2. Great play. From Jayla King to Alyssa Febres. All right, jumper from the corner, a little bit off.
Just missed the rim.
All right, Team Miak is back on the run here. Right.
There she goes.
Febres again with a block shot, but she actually got fouled. She's going to the line for 2. So what do you see so far from these 2 teams? What
I see right now, I see Erica Huggins is dominant on the court right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see Team Miak has more of a fast break offense, and I see that Team SIAC overrides. They're more of a half-court team, but they haven't been able to get into their half-court sets just yet.
Yeah.
They need to slow down a little bit and just set their offense up and run their game. They'll get on the scoreboard before long, and see what they're going to do with this team here.
All right, she got 1 left on the line.
All right, Febres at the line. 2024 center from Monsignor Scanlon High School. All right, rims out. All right, overrides has the ball. Okay, they're on the run again.
Huggins
3 for the corner.
For the 3.
For the 3 for the corner.
I think she has about 8 right now.
I think she has all their points right now. Uh-oh, man down. Uh-oh. Lost his ankles. 3. Oh,
all right.
Mouth. Alyssa Febres.
I think that's the home favorite right there.
Yeah.
She answers with her 3. Oh, out of bounds. Rise ball. We got a game right now, 6-6. We neck and neck. First period.
Yes. Still have 5:23 left in the first quarter here. All right, up the crowded lane here. Pass the ball back out to number 13.
All right.
With the Euro.
To the lane.
No, great rebound. Okay,
the ball is bounced.
Reset. All right. Out of bounds, back to team overrides.
This is a good tournament to bring to Delaware.
Yes, great tournament to bring up Delaware. I mean, a lot of exposure for these young ladies and the young men later on tonight. Good atmosphere to get to play in the NBA level, the gym or home of the G League.
Nice defense.
Here. Great defense. Hit your cutter.
With a Jalen Rose pass.
All right, playing some defense out here today.
Yeah.
We are playing good defense out here today. You love to see it.
We got a blocking foul.
All right, we have Okeba at the line, shooting 2. Again, she's a 2024, class 2024. She's a forward, a captain, South Shore School. All right, first free throw is short front rim. Has one more. Free throw made. All right, score is now 7-6. We have 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first period. All right, we bring the ball to court right now. The blue team. All right, team overrides. Okay. Erica Huggins. Oh,
Erica back at it again, huh?
Oh, she's going one on everything. All right.
Yeah.
All right, all off the backboard. All right, we're back on the run again. Vanessa Febres is controlling the show right now.
You were right. Rise is a running team, right? And they're actually bringing a whole new 5 in, a whole feet into the game now.
Whole platoon switch. All right, all right.
See Erica bringing that ball down like,
oh, right. A little short off the rim, the rebound.
Nice pass on the inside.
That's right, all right. That was scored by Connie Drysdale Ash, power forward from Brooklyn Collaborative Studies.
Wait, what school?
Brooklyn Collaborative Studies,
All
New
right.
York. All right.
Shout out Brooklyn. Nice pass on the inside. Oh, we got a foul.
Got another foul. All right, so Drysdale Ash, who just scored the last bucket, has also been called for the foul right now. And we have number 13, Jayla King, going to the line.
Jayla King, she's living on that line tonight.
Yes, she is.
She's a center at Merlin Bell. What's that?
Maryland Bells, yes, a traveling team.
Nice.
At the line, shooting 2. First one's up. All right, missed. All right. Ball to bounds, stays with Rise. All right, we have one more free throw. It was a 2-shot foul. All right, and that one also clanks out the rim. All right, team overrides on the run here. All right, trying to go to the basket all the way. And a score. There we go. We have another score here. Of number 36, Indigo Medina, point guard from J.P. McCaskey High
That's
School.
exactly what she looked like coming down that lane.
All right, we got the sharpshooter, number 25. Oh, I thought she was fouled, but we play on. All right, Miak's on the run again. All right, they are playing right there. The putback from Maya Braxton Young, point guard from Woodbury High School.
Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Ballin HBCU Premier High School Basketball Showcase here at the Chase Fieldhouse.
All right, we have a sub for Miak. We now have coming to the game number 0, Ashley Johnson, power forward from William Penn Charter.
All right. They did some things this year at William Penn Charter.
Yes, they have. All right, the steady point, Medina with the ball right here. It looks like she's going to go to the hole again.
And you know who we have in the building.
All right.
We have And One in the building as a huge sponsor of today's game.
And One, for those who don't know, And One was a premier street ball basketball team in the late 90s, early 2000s. Some of your favorite basketball players played some of their tournaments at Rucker. And they're back in the saddle again, sponsoring this tournament today, and supplied again teams with uniforms and shoes. 3-ball, trade ball from the corner.
Back it up. Cooler than the other side of the pillow, as they say.
All right, the score is now 13-9. We have 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the first period. All right, it looks like my main man has just showed up to the scene.
Guess who walked in the building?
Whew, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Nick Alessandrini.
Nick Alessandrini is in the building.
In the building. How we doing? What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Nick, this is the premiere. This is going down today here, man. And One is in the building.
I'm upset I had to miss the cut a little here late. Some family stuff to take care of. But I'm thrilled to be here and be a part of this. This is going to be a lot of fun and a nice crowd here already.
We're just still in the first period, so you didn't miss too much, man.
All right, fellas, well, let's kick it off a little bit. Jason McCall, Ivan, the DETV sports crew in the building here, courtside at the Chase Fieldhouse. Beautiful facility in the home of our Delaware Bluecoats, who we know very well, back-to-back finals appearances, including a championship.
Another
A little steal here.
Roger, 2-on-1, 2-on-none. And a foul. All right, so that will send India Medina back to the line. Again, India Medina is a class 2026 point guard from J.P. McCaskey High School, so she is actually a high school sophomore right now.
And phenomenal rosters here. I mean, you look at a lot of talent up and down on both sides of the floor here, and getting the chance to play at such a nice facility here.
Yes.
At the Chase Field.
Home of the 2023 NBA G League champions, Delaware Bluecoats. Thank you guys for offering hospitality to us today to host this Ballin HBCU Premier High School Basketball Showcase. That has a mouthful, but we have to keep saying it because that is what's going on this game today. All right, Medina switches the second free throw. All right, we're down to 56 seconds left in the first period. All right, we have Team NEAC with the ball.
So what I missed so far, Guy, the first
bunch of defense.
Bunch of defense, and I'll tell you what.
Bunch of defense. And our team NEAC in the goal loves to control the pace and run the break.
I actually like watching more ladies basketball than men's basketball because they are balling.
Yes,
I'm telling you, and if you haven't checked out, but I mean, it really has evolved, and I mean, it's almost the same now. These girls are so talented and so good.
Yeah.
All right, three ball, air ball. Oh, and a block.
More defense going on down there on the other side.
Cisse, number 4, blocked. And we have number 12 again. We have Maya Braxton Young, 3 ball, it misses. All right, Medina's on a fast break. She has been controlling the offense for SIAC all day long. Oh, NEAC looks like they stole the ball back. And we have another foul. 5.9 seconds left. We have number 0 going to the line for Team NEAC. We have Ashley Johnson again, the power forward from William Penn Charter.
All right, a phenomenal event here. Of course, and one, as we talked about on the show a few weeks ago, having a presence here as well.
Now, Nick, how you been, man? What's been going on?
Been good. Had a eventful week. We had a Miles for Military event this morning over at Newcastle for the radio station at WDSD, and I went
at the buzzer.
Looking for the baller's bounce.
Oh, I thought that was going to drop.
That was good. All right, so at the end of the first quarter, we have Team NEAC rise 18, and Team SIAC overrides 11.
Highly intelligent art form that if you listen closely, you can learn a lot about it. And when I first arrived at Howard University back in '74, the president was Dr. James Cheek, and he thought the same way. So he really supported us and wanted us to do things, travel, do records, bring in guest artists, and we've tried to do all that since then. As you can see on the wall, we went all the way from 1976 to 2019. And we had to stop because of the pandemic.
Jazz is quite literally the pinnacle of self-expressionism. Composing on the spot in a jam session or in a big band sense, it's also a language that's universally spoken amongst musicians. Being a part of this jazz ensemble allows me to make connections with other musicians that I can use in the future. Basically being able to contribute to that legacy and being able to tell people that, like, yeah, I'm a part of the jazz ensemble. It's something to be proud of.
I think for me specifically, my trumpet professor at my first institution, which is Tennessee State University, he also came through this band program. And it came very highly recommended. We talked about it constantly. He always talked about his experiences. He talked about Fred Irby and how he got him, I guess, right in a sense. I think that's one of the biggest things he has offered me is he's turned me into a working trumpet player. I don't think my Howard experience would be what it is without the jazz ensemble. Just in the short time I've been in the jazz ensemble, I've gone to Blues Alley, I've performed on TV, I've performed on 2 albums. So just that alone, I feel like it's just such an invaluable experience.
One of the things that he's taught me is whenever I see an opportunity or when an opportunity is given to me, just go for it. What's cool is that he allows me to be me.
DETV, Nick Alessandrini, Jason McCall, courtside here at the
Courtside,
Chase
man.
Fieldhouse. A phenomenal bet here, the HBCU Ballin Classic, getting starting with the women here first. And Jason had a great seat here to the first quarter, 18-11. And Jay, what'd you notice there in quarter number one? What stood out to you here so far early and what we've seen here at the Classic?
What stood out to me was the overall team speed of Team MEAC Rise. They wanted to just get the ball down the court and run at any given moment. And Team Overrides looked like they were trying to get to their half-court sets, but it just wasn't happening for them. But they still are only down 7, so anything can happen right now. We are kicking off the second quarter, and here we are. All right, Febres has the ball, number 10. All right, with the screen, number 14. Another tray ball. All right, with the miss, with the rebound here.
Saying goodbye to our great friend Ivan here just for a second. We'll take over here the rest of the way.
All right.
So is this Drysdale Ash there in the blue?
Yes.
So Override here in the blue, and then
they turn the ball over.
And MEAC in the yellow. So here we go. Quarter number 2 here with Jason McCall and Nick Alessandrini. A fun one here at the Chase Fieldhouse. Oh, what a pass.
Good pass.
Get it up,
Great
moving
pass
out to the corner.
Okay, Febres has been throwing all day. She hits another 3. I would say right now she'll be the MVP of this game so far. That's her third 3 I believe she's hit.
Shoo.
She's been controlling the pace all game long. And again, she's a 2024 senior at Monsignor Scanlon High School.
Trying to answer down the other side.
All right. All right. You need a little more lift on that. That's all right.
All right, so MEAC, of course, as Jason referenced, head coach Vanessa Watson.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Let me tell you, there's some accolades in the building here at the Fieldhouse this afternoon. As this one's bringing across here. By Febreze, they'll feed it down low. Turnaround jumper inside the paint, no good. Tapped out of bounds. It'll stay down this side here, Jay.
So since you've got here, what stands out to you in the first minutes of you watching this game so far?
Oh, man, first minute, I just think the competitiveness, right? Usually you're not sure what you're going to get in some of these classic games I did a few weeks ago here, and, sometimes it's all offense, but when you get the effort and you get the defense, that's what you love to see. That's what showed. That's all about the effort.
All right.
Working it around. Oh, a little steal there almost.
Right back. All
nice
right.
feed underneath, and then better defense once again. The putback wouldn't fall that time for Ugo.
2-0. All right.
And now we're going down the other side, Jay, in transition, up ahead. That's a pretty pass. Too short off the window there for Ash. Second
and
chance.
1. Does that count?
Wave it off.
They're calling on the floor. Oh, no, that should be an and 1. Literally, shout out to our sponsor here, and 1 today.
That's right. There we go. How about that, right? Isn't it funny on that over time how that is? That's the thing. They get it off the inbound pass on the corner. No good. Rebound once again. Battled for underneath. Offensive second chance is put back up and through that time. I think it was Drysdale Ash there on the third chance opportunity there, Jason.
Yes.
So here's Febreze. She's got a good handle, as we can see here, around the screen. Look at that. On a string. Now kick it over on the right side. Clear out. A little ISO. Going to put it on the floor. Floater on the baseline. Too strong. Almost went that time for Reynolds. And now a rebound. Here come the overrides, Jay. Up ahead and stolen Febreze.
Nice steal. Up. Oh.
Trying to show off that Jalen Hurts-like arm there almost for a second.
Yeah, that looked like Jalen Hurts, too. Not hitting the receiver.
That's what I set you up for that one. Oh, sorry, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, you did.
Nice crowd here, though, of course, at the Fieldhouse. Mezzanine, a little filled up there as well. Got the DJ and the music going here. And, of course, nothing better than checking out some competitive
15
basketball
from
here.
the Baltimore City College High School.
There you go. Jason
my alma
goes
mater
there.
right there. You know, she shoots a 3 with rims out.
Going to take it now the other way here. 20-14, second quarter action. Here's King up there, going to pass it off now. That 3 ball is launched. Straightaway 3 off the back end of the rim for Reynolds. Long rebound taken up. And here come overrides in transition. One-on-one, trying to be your own offense. Has a cutting teammate, and it's finished off. Beautiful passing and a beautiful finish by Brianna.
Palou from Bertram High School in Philadelphia.
Brianna Palou there in transition, showing that she can run the floor there a little bit. Now crossover baseline, some defense down there, got a hand on it, but heading to the line will be Shanya Wakpu after a foul, and visually doesn't agree with the call there for team overrides, of course, down on this side of the floor. Unhappy with that one. But the call on the floor now have some free throws.
Man, they are getting to the line. Yeah, they've getting to the line a lot so far. So they're not selling for jumpers. They're dropping to the hole, and when 3 presents itself, they shoot it.
Some subs here now for Miak and Overrides.
Medina checking back in for Green here. And we have a cover at the line.
So Shanier at the line right now, yeah. Person off the back end of the rim, no good. Jay, 5:16 to go here. 22-14 at your HBCU Ballin Classic. Nick Alessandrini and Jason McCall courtside here at the Chase Fieldhouse. One of 2 games, a doubleheader here for us today on DETV. Thrilled to be a part of this event.
All right, second one goes in.
Ivan, of course, talking to us a little bit. He said, I was at dinner last night with Ben Wallace.
Yeah, Ben.
Saw the pictures, and I said, Ivan, I don't understand why you got to keep doing this to us, man. Why can't we go to some of these dinners that you keep going on? But we're hoping to have a chance to talk to Ben today here in a little while. Driving, has said about the call the other end, almost got that pretty floater to fall, just a little strong off the back end of the rim.
Jump ball.
And we'll have a tie-up.
If a tie-up, possession will stay with, let's see what they're going to give it. Possession will stay here with Team Overrides.
So Huggins will be there in the corner for the moment. See some smile and laughter. Everybody having a good time today. Medina out there in the front court.
Somebody's earring, a mouthpiece, or something. Oh, she's mic'd up. She's mic'd up for the game. Yeah,
that's next level.
Mic'd up out here. Next level.
I'll tell you, that's
game.
next
Mic'd
level.
Up. That's awesome.
I love that. See, that's what you get when you come to the HBCU Ballin Classic. And thanks for everybody tuning in. If you're unable to get here to Wilmington today, you can all catch all the action, and then also check it out when you get home. For everybody that's here, can go back and watch it. Having a little word there, going over to the bench,
WNBA, right? Watching the game over there on the side there. Another team.
So we'll inbound it here, and here's Medina, top of the key. A little crossover now, going to back down. Gets it to her. The shot for the free throw line, just short off the front end of the rim that time for Huggins. Offensive rebound is put back and through. Medina going to work on the boards there, Jason.
Yeah, she's very, very strong on the inside. I don't see too many people get in a tussle with her on the court here today.
4:26 and ticking. First half action. 24-14. Nice feed underneath there.
Great pass. Nice cut. Nice cut. Score by Maya Braxton Young. Every time she gets in the game, she's instant offense.
And again, that's such a big part of the game of basketball. Moving without the ball, setting yourself up, turn around from the free throw line, and gets the shooter's roll to fall for Drysdale Ash.
All right.
Pretty jump shot there. Soft touch from the free throw line. Under 4 minutes to go. Some subs. Oh, that's a deep one. A heat check, and that drops for Elisa Fabrice.
With the bow and arrow celebration afterwards.
Jamal Murray. She's been watching a little bit of the Denver Nuggets. Yes. And you can see there, she's had confidence every time she's out on the floor. We talked about her handle earlier in the ball game, and then showing off the range as well. I think she's mic'd up. Is everybody mic'd up? She's mic'd up. They're going to try to feed it to her. Medina almost came up with it. Ball picked around and stolen. Now looking up ahead in transition. Look at that pass. Great passing right there for Miak. Just unable to finish it off. Overrides, here comes Huggins up the floor. St. E's High School. Just had a chance to see her play a few times throughout her high school career. Medina gonna try one just from outside. Too strong, and a nice strong rebound that time was Ugakbu, who jumped up there. Get the ball at the highest point, Jason. She certainly did that on that rebound.
She did. Right, slow it down. Oh, no, she wants to take off. Oh.
Nice feed underneath. The baseline jumper drops through.
All right, that's Nicole Lee from Greater Grace Academy, a junior guard.
Just like that, Jay, 26-21 with 2:38 to go in the first half, as they're right back into this ball game. Fadeaway Huggins. Oh my goodness, the Dirk Nowitzki off of one leg on the baseline. And now the official's going to stop and allow these subs to come in, but Huggins putting on a little bit of a show. I'd love to hear what she's got to say on that mic.
She's home, so she has to show
That's
out.
right. That's true. Right. Got probably a lot of fans here checking her out today, and some family probably listening to the broadcast right now. So shout out to the Huggins.
Maybe 5 minutes away from St. E's, so
St. E's is a very successful program here in the state of Delaware, especially through the last 5 or so years. A drive Kick to the baseline here. I think just lost it out of bounds, and a turnover that time for MEAC Rise.
All right, Medina brings the ball over court for overrides. Let's see what they're going to do. We got 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half. Oh, she spins and takes it all the way in.
Almost got it to
Rims
go,
out.
rolls out. And the rebound taken the other way. How about this? Got to stop the ball, otherwise going to go coast to coast.
Coast to coast, ain't got our own rebound.
Defense has been strong like we anticipated here. Trying to leak out in transition, hustling it down there from the corner. And that's nothing but net dropped in.
Hand down, man down.
Corner pocket three from Brycelyn Strickning. And then trying to answer is Rise down the other end. They can't quickly and lead back up to 10 and then leaking up ahead of the pack down the other side, but couldn't get it to go. Maybe heard some footsteps. And then tipped around. It's going to be a second chance opportunity. Medina, open three, straight away, too strong.
Yeah, Rise, all right. Bring the ball up into the front court here.
And we're seeing Braxton Young do a lot of that point guard duty. How about that? On a whip underneath to a cutting teammate who's able to finish it off. A beautiful pass from Braxton Young, and officials timeout. But how about that feed underneath?
One of those lovely Alicia Gray to Asia Wilson passes right there. That they played earlier today at University of South Carolina, home of Asia Wilson for the first time on campus. They played their game there, so that was really awesome for that crowd to see her come back home and see her statue as well.
Ashley Johnson was able to finish that one off. Not going to waste any time down this side of the floor. Was that three from the top of the key? It misses off the hands of Palou, and now Rise will take it over. Trailing 31-23, under a minute till we take a break here at the half. Oh, check out that crossover. Can she finish it off? Third contact, no whistle.
No whistle. They let them play.
And how about that save? Saves it to Medina, makes one up ahead. Got a teammate and able to finish it off through contact that time, Jason. Maybe could have been an N1.
Could have been an N1.
Braxton Young shot blocked down the other side, but hard contact.
So I should be going to the line for two.
Yeah, she will shoot some free throws. There's that contact there and the whistle. And the foul going to go against Kiri Famanifo, the 2027 forward from Delaney High School. So the class of 2027, one of the younger girls down the floor today, but not lacking any size, that's for sure.
27, you said?
A class of 27.
I mean, she's a freshman.
And she's out here playing with the big dogs.
Big dogs today. That's awesome.
And already, you could tell, made a good defensive effort there. Maybe a little too much contact for some free throws. Missed the back end here. Loose ball is recovered here for a second chance and then stolen right away by...
And thrown right back away.
Falmanifo on cue, but it will stay down this side with MEAC Rise. Talked about overrides. Their head coach, Dara Damon.
Yeah. She has her own founder of Stats. Is also an HBCU alum.
There you go. Oh, eyeing up a three off the dribble.
Oh,
no good.
Rebound.
Another second chance. There you go.
And put back by Jasmine Watson from Ursula.
You know, we say turning garbage into gold.
Yes.
That's what I like to say. And that's a quick trigger three. Medina wanted one at the buzzer. That's a good eye for the clock. Shot didn't go, but a good shot there as it misses strong. 33-26 here at the half between Team Rise and Team Override. Jason, we're going to head to the break here in a little while, but what stood out to you there in half number one? 33-26. We got a pretty good game here with a lot of second half action still to go.
Yeah, pretty good game, and Team Rise tried to make a late comeback, but fell a little bit short, but I like what I see from both teams. I like the way the ball's moving around. You see some excellent passing from both sides. It got a little sloppy late, but overall, pretty well-played game.
There we go. We're going to head to break at the half, 33-26.
Welcome to Delaware State University, or otherwise known as Hornet Territory.
Not only are we the only HBCU in the first state, we're also the most diverse contemporary HBCU in the country.
My name is Kaylin Pride, a senior majoring in mass communications with a concentration in digital media.
And I am Corbin Weatherspoon, a senior majoring in engineering physics with a minor in mathematics.
We're here to give you a quick tour so that you know what's in store. DSU cares about its students and helping them achieve both their academic and professional goals.
Whether it be engineering, mass communications, aviation, computer science, or business, but to be honest, there's too many to mention. All I can say is Delaware State is dedicated to your success.
The university offers tons of opportunities such as career advisement, internships at Fortune 500 companies, study abroad with its international partners, academic support, and even direct access to groundbreaking research.
Now let's take you to where it all began.
Lockerman Hall.
DSU got its start as a land-grant institution, known as the State College for Colored Students. In 129 years, DSU has become the most diverse, contemporary HBCU in the country, offering 44 undergraduate majors, 18 graduate degrees, and 5 doctoral degrees through its 4 colleges.
Now, let's check out a few of the things that make each college unique. In the College of Business, students can receive hands-on trading room experience with real-time financial data while studying management or working toward an MBA degree. DSU's aviation program takes flight through our own fleet of over 15 aircraft and experienced and dedicated instructor staff and a state-of-the-art flight simulator. DSU is simply the best flight education opportunity on the East Coast of the United States.
Or maybe you have dreams of becoming the next big recording artist, commentator, or host like my co-host.
The College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences
Offers a state-of-the-art music technology lab and recording studio to help you get started. We also have an incredible television broadcasting studio for students to find their place either in front or behind the camera. Also, our amazing applied research, neuroscience, physics, and so much more. And if that's not enough, we also love to brag on our top-notch honors program that empowers exceptional students.
DSU offers what you need to be successful. With incredible colleges programs such as the College of Agriculture, Science, and Technology, the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Science, the College of Business, and the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences.
DSU is also excited to provide an expanded downtown campus with 50 acres, 21 buildings, and a host of classrooms, facilities, and labs in beautiful, historic downtown Dover, the hub of the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences. And when you're not in a classroom, there are plenty of places on campus to experience college life. You can catch up with your study group in the William C. Jason Library, or just get fit in our Wellness and Recreation Center. The Wellness Center is 54,000 square feet of pure awesome. It has 2 full-size basketball courts, an indoor track, 2 large weight room areas, and a swimming pool. And just across from the Wellness Center is the center of student life here on campus, the Martin Luther King Jr. Student Center, or as we students like to call it, the MLK. It is a great place to socialize with your friends, hang out in the games and activities room, with even some snacks and DSU gear from the campus bookstore. It's also the #1 spot to participate in a number of student organizations and activities.
When it comes to the DSU culture, one of the first things that comes to mind is homecoming. During homecoming, the campus is not only flooded with students, but also alums too. The week is jam-packed with so many events and activities. From step show competitions, tailgating parties held by Greek organizations, to even the annual homecoming concert featuring the hottest artists. This week is truly the celebration of the year. Here at DSU, we believe in tradition and good vibes. Our swarm of more than 300 student athletes passionately compete in 18 NCAA Division I sports and have proudly earned MEAC championship titles, regional and national titles, and all academic honors,
which we love to display. Visit us online at www.desu.edu/admissions. and schedule your personal tour at desu.edu/tour.
We hope you will join our DSU family.
Jazz is a very highly intelligent art form that if you listen closely, you can learn a lot about it. And when I first arrived at Howard University back in '74, the president was Dr. James Cheek, and he thought the same way. So he really supported us and wanted us to do things, travel, do records, bring in guest artists, and we've tried to do all that since then. As you can see on the wall, we went all the way from 1976 to 2019, and we had to stop because of the pandemic.
Jazz is quite literally the pinnacle of self-expressionism. Composing on the spot in a jam session or in a big band sense. It's also a language that's universally spoken amongst musicians. Being a part of this jazz ensemble allows me to make connections with other musicians that I can use in the future. Basically being able to contribute to that legacy and being able to tell people that, like, yeah, I'm a part of the jazz ensemble. It's something to be proud of.
I think for me specifically, my trumpet professor at my first institution, which is Tennessee State University, he also came through this band program. And
welcome back live inside DETV, the sports crew on hand here courtside at the Chase Fieldhouse, the home of the Delaware Bluecoats of the NBA G League. And Jason, remind everyone, they have a banner hanging in here in the Fieldhouse.
Yes, there is a banner hanging in here from 2023.
What a pleasure.
And they went to the championship game 3 years in a row.
And we had some great experiences here for some
had
of those playoff games. I'll tell you, talk about crowds that were there, and a nice crowd here today for our HBCU Ballin Classic, a doubleheader showcasing some of the best talent in the country. Jason, a fun first half, and it's going to be a better second half. 33-26, a very competitive first half action here between Override and Rise.
Yeah, very competitive the first half. Two teams going after it. Not too much room for error, you know, and just some good competitive basketball. You love to see it. And again, showcasing some of the best high school talent in the country, and we get a chance to see it for nothing right here in front of our home fans in Wilmington.
That's right. Gotta love that. And not to mention one thing, when you check out some of these classics, you know, each and every year, there are certain ones, and the effort, that's what you don't know what to expect, right, is how are these young athletes going to perform when there's really nothing on the line, right? You're just kind of going through the motions a little bit. It's kind of like an effortless all-star game, if you will, like what we see in the NBA.
Yeah.
Not the case here. These girls are going at it. We've seen defense. It's been competitive. We've seen some flashes on offense as well. It was a fun first half, and I think that'll continue.
Yes, this is a real game, not just the charity, let you score, let you dunk type of event. So it's good to see a competitive game. That's all we want to see. I want to see you go after it.
We got some of these girls mic'd up, right? I mean, so everybody can check that out throughout the broadcast at some point. And we're going to get started, 33-26, third quarter between Override and Rise. Rise will have possession here. Oh, how about the crossover off the step back dribble and drops it through. Jordan Reynolds making some noise early in the third quarter.
She has on the Kobe Grinches. That looked Kobe-esque right there.
Yeah, that was nice. That was pretty. You know, we're going to be on shoe watch. Absolutely. Kick to the corner. Corner pocket three. No good. Into the hands of Team Rise. A nice strong rebound there, and they'll work it back up, and here she comes again.
A great pass.
Up ahead and through contact. Jason, you said it. A great look up ahead to her teammate, Ashley Johnson. And now some free throws, I believe, coming this way for Team Rise.
Yes, she has 2 free throws, but that was an excellent pass. Way to keep your eyes ahead.
And just like that, 33-29, we had a double-digit lead at some point throughout the game, and now narrowed to just a 2-possession game here with some free throws on the way.
All right, first one up and in, swish.
Slight work for Ashley Johnson.
I don't know what her sneakers are exactly, but I like those too.
I think those look, it's hard for my eyes are getting bad. Look either like the Jaws or the Bookers. I think they might be Jaws. I can't tell. You know what? You know what I will say now, Joe Jason, is a lot of the
all
girls,
the shoes look the same.
Almost. But they have those Sabrina Ionescu shoes now that a lot of the girls
those
are wearing.
Those might be it, actually.
Yeah, a lot of girls love those. Even guys have been wearing those. I don't have a pair. I haven't really worn them yet, but a lot of people have been wearing those lately.
Speaking of shoes, Nike just announced that Asia Wilson will get her shoes next year, the A1s.
That's right. Came out today, I believe,
yes,
right?
Came out today. So can't wait to see those next year.
How about splitting the defense? Floater on the finger roll dropped out for Braxton Young, and now here come Override in transition through contact. That's good defense in transition. but a foul, and now some
Good
free
hard
throws
foul, make it
coming
right in
up.
front of the line.
And that's the thing, right? We're seeing that competitiveness in transition. These girls are getting back on defense and forcing contested shots, even, picking up some fouls here and there. Then the sportsmanship is there right after, right? A hard foul, pick her right back up. And, of course, that's what we're going to get all day today here at the HBCU.
That is refreshing to see, the sportsmanship. That's something you hit on there. You don't see that a lot in today's game. So
here's Brycelyn Strickning now at the free throw line for Team Override, 33-31. We got a 2-point game.
2-point game, man. We got a game now.
So I see you're sticking around home this weekend, right? Over on our shows. You can catch our shows on DETV on Mondays at 6:30. Usually we ask Jason where he's been because he's usually all over the place here, and he's also going to been a real busy guy here these last few weeks, especially, and then in the future, the near future.
Yes, man.
So a lot still to come for you here. What you up to this weekend?
Well, it's a Mother's Day from a weekend for my wife. Expecting, we were at 34 weeks out of today. So
and burying the three. Jordan Reynolds coming out with a few highlights here in the second half.
And I think we have a tie game now.
34-34. Rise has led, I think it was Override that led by 10.
Yes.
And now driving, trying to answer good defense. A late whistle.
That was all ball, ref.
And a foul against Nicole Lee.
I don't know what they call, ref. I think that was ball. Maybe body contact at the bottom, I guess, but look all ball to me.
They'll give it to Nicole Lee. So now some free throws coming up here on this side of the floor. Madison Bird from Baltimore City College High School, as Jason referenced earlier in the broadcast.
Yes. Baltimore, we didn't build it out here today. That's what we're talking about. Yes,
unable to give her side the lead, though, and a big rebound for Lee, who was called for the foul, got it back, and it's going to stay with Team Rise here. And we're still tied up, 6:41 to go in the third, 34-all here at the Fieldhouse. There's that competitiveness again. Handoff here. Momentum for Braxton Young. Nice feed to Lee underneath. Tipped out, though. And that's good defense to make up for that recovery. And now it'll be ball back to Overrides.
You see these white and black M1 sneakers and the black ones with the lime green and trim. I want a pair.
I had N1s back in the day.
Yeah, I had the Thai cheese after Vince Carter won the dunk contest. Those things, huh?
Good defense here, and then coming out of the pack has been the all-star here to start the third quarter.
Oh, look up.
Reynolds kits it up and then stolen right back, and then how about right back? Henderson passes it up now to Braxton Young. She drives, can't finish, and there's the freshman with the big rebound. She leaps it up ahead now to Huggins. And now in transition.
Oh, that's a travel.
On the block, tried to get it back to her on a little give and go. Now getting downhill with contact, no whistle that time for Madison Bird, and another strong rebound underneath for Lee.
That's a Euro step, Euro walk, Euro something. Man.
Good pass up ahead, good vision, just unable to finish underneath. A few of those having some trouble inside the paint here today, but again, you can attribute that to the defense and the effort we're seeing from both sides.
Gotta make sure you get your change.
That's right. always. Drive and scoop layup and more contact and more sportsmanship underneath.
Yes.
So very active down that side of the floor for Team Override, as I believe that was once again getting to the free throw line.
Madison Bird, yes.
Yeah, she's been very active here and giving her team chances to put points on the board here.
Yeah, the City College girls team has been great for the last 10-plus years or so back home in Baltimore. The men's team has been good, too. So it's great to see two local talents from my high school out here, but just two local talents from Maryland in general. Maryland basketball has always been great on both the girls and boys side, and it looks like that legacy is continuing.
Free throws have been a little bit of a struggle there, though, for both sides.
They have.
So one more on the way here for Madison Bird, and still a chance to give her team the lead. We've been locked at 34 for a minute or so now. High arcing free throw wouldn't go. So now Rise trying to get the lead right back here. Ball on the floor. Showing off the handles that time. Now hands off.
Braxton Young.
Gets hard again. Foul and more free throws coming up. I'll tell you, we talk about it. It's like the Bad Boys Pistons defensively here for both sides. There's been some hammer fouls inside the paint, and again, a big effort.
90s basketball.
90s basketball.
Nothing given, everything earned.
First shot up and through for Braxton Young, so that free throw drops, and that gives now Rise the lead, and the first lead since I've sat down here
First lead
courtside.
period, all game, yeah. It's just like a line drive type of free throw shot there.
This one?
Yes.
Couldn't get the roll that time. There's the big freshman with the rebound. She's been good in her minutes tonight. And Madison Bird, once again, will control it.
Like Huggins is calling for the ball.
Oh, straightaway three off the dribble. That one was halfway down. And there's Kiri with the rebound, and the freshman puts it back up and through. Kiri Faminifo. Don't blink. Here comes Braxton Young. Beats a few defenders. Tries to split two more, but then the active hands defensively down that side of the floor pulls it away.
Oh, and we have the platoon switch coming in soon for Team Rise here, made famous by Coach Dean Smith, North Carolina. The platoon switch, 5 on, 5 off.
And if
we're
you're
having it
wondering,
right now.
Jason, a Tar Heel fan himself, so he'll probably fill the broadcast with different North Carolina tidbits here throughout the night.
Not
today.
today. I'm kind of sad about the Tar Heels right now. Deja Kelly graduate transfer to Oregon Ducks. Announced this
Who
week.
did?
Deja Kelly, the star player for the Tar Heels women's team. Yeah, the girlfriend of RJ Davis.
Oh, I don't know what to make of that, Jason. What do you make of that?
I don't know. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Febreze wants some bucket. She's wants the bucket. They're going to say that counts.
Oh.
She said, yeah.
With the celebration.
So she'll take it in points. That's going to be in the box score either way, Jason. And not only that, now back to a 1-point game, so that gives them the lead back 37-36.
Right,
here comes Overrides and Huggins. Huggins, step back three. Wants all three of them short off the front end of the rim. Good strong defensive rebound for Overrides, for Rise, and here they come now with Febreze, who was showing flashes when she was out there. Now she's back on the floor after a little break. Open. Kick to the corner. The shot is up. Off the mark for Chenier. Hustle down, though. Second chance opportunity here. Mid-range jumper for King, and she drops it through.
I love how she didn't settle for the three. Stepped in a little bit more, squared up.
You don't see that mid-range game a lot nowadays, right?
Don't.
You know who hated that shot? Nate Oates. Corner three this time. Right. Miss an offensive rebound. A second chance now here for Overrides. Trying to feed it down low. It was Huggins positioning herself there inside.
Huggins had a nice inside position in there and gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
Yeah, had to foul her down there as she was looking for the shooting foul. Won't get it, though. They'll inbound here next to the basket.
She is working the refs
Lobbying
today.
for it, right? It's almost that time of the year, isn't
working
it?
the refs. I mean, she has been doing it all game long.
It's almost voted time of the year.
I would say give her best personality on the court so far today.
Up, they get it. Medina, 3, short. Overrides. Rise now down the other side. Febreze. That's a G League 3. That's up, and she was walking down the other 4. As the offensive rebound is put back up and through. And that's Jaslyn Wesley, who I had a chance to check out her high school career. A member of the Ursuline Red Raiders, your 2024 state champions this year, as Huggins turns around and fades away.
Somebody's watching old Dirk highlights.
She had that earlier. That's right. Yeah. Here's Febreze. When she's got the ball, you want to watch. Crossing over, gets inside, kicks out.
Or shall I say old Brianna Stewart highlights? Stewie has running that one leg fadeaway too. Get some credence and some credit right there.
There you go. Yeah, you don't hear that. You don't hear people talk about that. Hey, whistle and a foul, and you look over and you can see how much fun that Alyssa Febreze is having out there. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing her last name. But a heck of a start for her. I think she's wearing the Currys, it looks like, I believe. She's got the Under Armours on.
No, those are Nikes, man.
Are they Nike? I can't see if they are.
Where's your glasses, man?
Man, I don't know. Is it really getting to that point, Jason? I hope not. I really hope not.
You can't get there fast than me, brother. I'm already there.
I spent a lot of time courtside, and it's never been this bad. 2:21 and ticking here, third quarter action, 43-38. What a comeback and taking the lead for Team Rise. Override wanting to answer. Huggins' deep 3 was contested, no good.
Brings the ball up court for.
See what she does. She's a highlight in transition. No looks up ahead. Shot blocked underneath. A great defensive recovery and able to smack it out of play for a Coney Drysdale Ash.
The words after that, get that mess out of here. Keep it PG. That's not
keep
what
it
she
PG
said.
on the
though.
broadcast.
That's not what she said.
Kick it to the corner, crossing over is
Nice
King.
crossover.
Medina takes it away, and now 3-on-2 for Override. And Numbers able to catch up with Rise defensively. Override
has
stops dribble. Off the inside part.
Medina has a nice steady handle to her game. Reminds me of Odyssey Sims from the wings. It's a nice steady handle, man.
Getting a little sloppy here as of late, but stolen and taken down the other side.
Oh, what is this?
It's a track meet.
It is.
With a bunch of turnovers, 43-38. It's been a big quarter. And then stolen right back by Medina. We'll see which team slows it down first. Oh, Huggins, a little shoulder fake and can't finish the floater inside. And now everybody's starting to get a little tired of this track meet that we're seeing. Fabrice, she's not tired. Here she goes.
Splash.
Good defense, got a hand on it. That shot was blocked. That shot blocked right there by number 15. That was Sanaya Green.
Good pass. Oh, rebound. It's tie up.
That's going to be a tie-up. So Drysdale Ash couldn't finish. Had the double clutch down there. Just couldn't get it to go off the window. Now with 58.2 seconds, a 38-43 deficit here on this side of the floor for Team Override. We were tied at the half at 34. Medina inside, too strong off the window. Rebound is bounced around and then taken by Rise. Here they come in transition. Leaking up ahead of the pack. Able to re-corral it off the high dribble and finish it off with Shanier Ukwabu.
All right, just got a quick text from our third partner in crime, a little under the weather today. Matt, thank you, man, for the great comment there. We sound great, but we want to send out some well wishes to you while we're on
We're
there.
missing our guy Matt today. He's supposed to be sitting next
well
to us.
soon, man.
And that shot in transition, count it. There's Erica Huggins.
There's your M1. Shout out to the sponsor again, but M1 on the court right now.
There should be a bonus every time we get one of those. Huggins, hopefully still mic'd up, but able to take that through contact and finish. She'll have a free throw, I believe, or excuse me.
M1, the phrase that pays.
Foul on Huggins. Now Ugagbu will have an and one free throw. It has been all Team Rise here in the third quarter.
Yes, I guess they woke up at halftime. The halftime speech was going on, and it kind of woke them up.
13-4 run here in the third for Team Rise, who trailed by as many as 10 back in the first half. Not the case here in half number two. A chance to add on at the line. The free throw is too strong for Ugagbu. She's able to get it back. Now going to feed her teammate.
Another M1.
Count it.
Again. Count it, and the foul.
And that's a nice job, and that is, again, Jazz Wesley, a 2024 Ursuline State champ this year. As almost you could call her a big three member to what Brown and Gigi were doing over there this year, the two young guns in the backcourt. And she was the one holding it down in the front court defensively, rebounding. She did it all. And a big play there, showing off that strength. The free throw wouldn't go. Rebound tipped up, and Huggins going to pull it down.
Huggins has been the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Team Override this evening.
Gets through the defense, floater with the right hand.
Oh, man, that was a great move.
Through contact, too.
Switch to the right? That's
5 seconds for Fabrice.
That's a
She
pull-up
loves
move right there.
She's looking at the clock. She's waiting for it. Passes it up. Got to get it up. It's an open three at the buzzer. It's long and no good for Ugagbu. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. But as we alluded to a little earlier, all Rise here in the third. They storm back from being down 10 in the first half. They lead by 9, 49-40 here on DETV. It's the HBCU Ballin Classic. Here a doubleheader coming at you from the Fieldhouse.
Right.
I am Nina Gilbert. I'm the Executive Director of the Morehouse Center for Excellence in Education, and I am the Chair of the Education Department here at Morehouse College. It takes a woman. It means that women play an indispensable role in nurturing and leading and shaping our community and our society. It takes a woman means that our strength and resilience and wisdom is acknowledged, and we bring that to this culture and climate of the college. It takes a woman means that our contributions are acknowledged, and that it's vital in driving positive change, when you have women who are here to help foster an inclusive environment and community. Why Morehouse College? Because of its rich history. and its legacy of advancing Black men and in various careers and in leadership. And of course, because the college has such a commitment to developing men with disciplined minds who would lead lives of leadership and service. All of that resonates so deeply with me and my own personal philosophy and my personal values. I also admire the college's commitment and dedication to fostering an environment that not only challenges the intellect of our students, but also nurtures their character and prioritizes.
And welcome back live inside DETV. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason McCall, courtside here at the Chase Fieldhouse, home of your 2023, right? I believe. I haven't say been in the final so many times, I lose track, Jason. Nick Alessandrini and Jason hanging out here at the home of the Blue Coats for the HBCU Ballin Classic. Game number 1, it's our ladies up first. We're heading to the fourth quarter between Team Override and Team Rise, and Team Rise making a huge comeback. They now lead by 9 as we begin the fourth. Febreze up ahead. Here, if you're just joining us, Team Rise in the yellow and Team Override in the blue and red here. Wesley kicks one more time out to Ugagbu. Now it's Febreze.
Splash again. Oh
man. Every time it comes off her hand, second chance won't go. It does. It feels like it's good.
Every time.
She's going to be quite the player. Medina now has it with a little momentum in front of her. Trying to stick with her. Wesley with a hand on it. Blocks it right into the hands of a teammate on Override. Now it's Kiri from Anifo. Her shot is too strong, but she got and draws the whistle and the foul.
They're trying to keep it close, man. Trying to keep it close. Best they can.
For our NBA fans out there, Mavs leading 98-92. 3 minutes to play, but you can have that on your TV screen behind us, maybe if you're watching our broadcast, of course, on the laptop, but we all know where you should be watching, and that's right here on DETV. Gary Faminifo, first free throw was up and through, and the first point for Team Override in a little bit, ending a little bit of a drought. They cut the deficit to 8, maybe a chance to make it 7. But free throws that have been made been a little scarce here today in this one. And great job by the freshman.
And again, she's a freshman from Delaney High School, which is also in Maryland.
A lot of great Maryland showing here in this one, Jason. Here's Ugangbu. She's been great here in the second half. Around the Wesley screen she goes, kicks to the baseline. One-on-one with Medina. Medina, active hands, got a hand on it, takes it away. Up ahead is Huggins. What a feed. Can she finish high off the window? No good. What a feed by Medina. And now Febreze trying to answer. Wesley catches the long ball. The hockey pass for Febreze, and it's capped off underneath by Elizabeth Cece.
With the hockey assist, kick, save, and the beauty.
Hockey playoffs right now, Jason.
Yes.
I haven't watched as much of it as I... Oh, there you go.
I watch everything.
I might have to check it out. I've been too busy with the NBA and stuff going on right now. How about we didn't have a show on Monday, so we haven't a chance to talk about the playoffs in a little while.
Yeah.
Faminifo with that floater, the hanging jump shot as she coasts down the lane. No good. Offensive rebound here for Override. Medina has range, sizing up from outside the arc. Looking for somewhere to go with it, feeds it down low. On the block, backing in. What a pass to Faminifo. She can't finish. How about a second chance with the left hand is up and through.
She's getting the rebounds in this game right now.
Lead back to 7 here.
She's trying to keep the team in it.
Under 6 to play. Febreze kicks it. Driving, easy bucket off the glass for Jayla King. Another Maryland native. Huggins has some room, splits the defense off the window, no good. Faminifo, the freshman, is racking up the offensive rebounds, but the putback doesn't go. Ugakpa able to hustle down the rebound. And now some defense here in the backcourt from Override. There's Febreze, though, Jason. She's going to let the deep. That's NBA range.
Oh. As you hear, not like us.
We're doing that everywhere now, huh? That's everywhere now.
It's everywhere now.
Are we gonna reference that on the broadcast at all?
Say OV.
So does that mean you're Team Kendrick?
I'm not actually.
Yeah, see, I'm indifferent. I'm just here. I'm just here to witness.
I'm all the music. That's it.
What a block by Huggins on the baseline. Ugagba couldn't get it to go because of number 33 in blue. Now she'll carry it. Can she do both? Defense to offense through Wesley, and she'll draw the foul on Wesley and head to the free throw line. But Huggins, she's looking a little tired. We've been sitting here. She's been up and down the floor for most of the ball game. We referenced a track meet earlier, and she was a 400-meter sprinter.
I feel like she's played every minute of this game so
That's
far.
what I feel like, too.
She may have.
the St. E's, or the St. Louis Viking, I should say,
Yes.
under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 53-44 in favor of Team Rise over Team Override. Huggins going,
join the song
feeling
at the free throw
herself a
line,
little bit at the
you
free
know?
throw line. That's how you know you're in the zone. So she may drop this right through. Short off the front end, but that's been the theme so far tonight. With that much, we've talked about the competitiveness and the effort, especially defensively. That takes so much stamina out of these ladies when they get to the free throw line. They're short a little bit because of how much they've been working.
Free throw shooting has not been at a premium, and she does switch the second one.
And they'll get right back to playing defense.
And she is not mic'd up anymore, so she's focused now.
She's like, let me get the mic off here. 53-45. I don't know, since she's took it off, Rise went on a little bit of a run here. And speaking of which, a little scoop layup with some English wouldn't go. Override trying to get back in this thing. They're trailing by 8. Here's Huggins. Huggins backing down the defender, turns, looking for somewhere to go.
Nope.
Ball poked out by Ugagbu, able to be picked up by Madison Bird now on the perimeter. Bird crosses over, now spins on Febreze, gets inside, floater up and rolls down.
That's a nice little move there. Dipsy do Dunkaroo. Yes, sir. That was Bryson Strickland from Caravel with the score there.
Last touched by, they'll say Rise. So Override with a little run here as we have the patented platoon switch with 4:07 to go for at least Team Rise here. So Override has cut the lead now. They've trailed by 10. The lead now is 6. They've cut into a deficit, a little 4-0 run. They'll have 4 minutes to work with.
We'll see what they do. We have fresh legs out here for Team Rise. See that does anything?
Medina. He's been good today, Jason.
Yes,
Around.
yes.
Oh, the no-look around the basket. Faminifo couldn't finish. Second chance, no good. Rebound battled around and taken by Rise. But what a no-look around the back from Medina. Just couldn't get finished off. That's a deep three, and that is nothing but net. How about that from NBA range? Jordan Henderson from AI DuPont High School. Jason, AI DuPont making a run in the playoffs for the first time in some time at that school, making it, I believe, to the semifinals this year. An unbelievable job, and Henderson a big part of that as Medina has it on the baseline, kicks it, stepping into a mid-range jumper and doing it with the pureness from the free throw line. And able to knock it through was Layla Jacobs. So we're getting now the Delaware talent pitching in with Layla Jacobs there, and then Henderson on the last 2 possessions. So that lead right back up to 7. So that 4-0 run by Override has been canceled out with 3:18 to go.
This has been a fun game to watch.
Usually, like I said, the scores are usually never this close in some of the games like this. Calling out the screen and bringing the ball up there is Braxton Young.
Oh, baseline. And foul.
Out from behind.
Great take, great take.
It was Brianna Palou who got her underneath, but you saw the strength there that time of Braxton Young on the baseline.
Yeah, she saw the lane and said, I'm going to the basket. That's what it is. Here with the in and out hezzy.
Yeah. Showing off the moves, the arsenal. Short on the first attempt. As we were talking about earlier, we haven't talked about the play. We usually, we recap the NBA playoffs every Monday here on DETV. What do you think about your Minnesota Timberwolves? That was your conference finals prediction. They went up 2-0 on Denver. We won't talk about Denver last night as that shot misses 2-1 now, but what did you think when you saw Minnesota go up 2-0 after making that prediction?
I mean, I'm still loving my prediction.
Yeah? What do you think? What do you think you had them in 6-7, I believe? Or did you have them in 6?
I have in 6 in this round.
Man,
yeah, 6.
over Denver. That's impressive. So we'll see how that unfolds, but Denver getting back to themselves last night.
That was one game.
I feel like Denver's putting out a lot of effort, is what it seems like for me right now. Braxton Young in the corner. Back cross court. Open 3, in rhythm. Drops it through. She's been hot here as Jordan Reynolds in half number 2. She's just gotten back out onto the floor. Before she left earlier in the second half, she had a few buckets consecutively there as well.
And she's shooting from deep. That's NBA range.
I think that was nothing but nylon. Didn't hit the rim. That 3 is short on the answer.
And that was all air.
talk about stamina. I'm telling you, like I said, that's what I mean about these classics is, everybody focuses on offense. Not a lot of defense because they want to show off what they can do on offense. These ladies have been running up and down the floor this entire game. Braxton Young fouled once again on the way. Yeah, she's living at the free throw line. But, again, stamina setting in for some of these ladies here late in the fourth quarter. Just short on a few of these jump shots because of all the effort. And a great job by our officiating crew today as well so far. Oh, well, you hear that, Jay?
Yeah, I hear it.
Something you know a little about, no? Free throw rolls in for Braxton Young. One more on the way. That one no good. Offensive rebound and more free throws. A chance for a three-point possession. The hustle for Team Rise as the Braxton Young second free throw rolls out, but storming in for the offensive rebound was Ashley Johnson.
That is Mr. Chief's like camera action, but also known to all Delaware State University students as the intro to the DSU slide 1 through 4. That's our signature song we have a dance to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. Great year for the Hornets in basketball season, men's basketball.
Yeah, too great. Too great. The portal got all of us. Too great of a year.
That's such a struggle with mid-major basketball now. It is such, and same thing with the Delaware Blue Hens as that one thrown away.
I saw that,
Lead to 11. Hey, you know what's funny, again, earlier is Andrew Carr, who was a phenomenal part. His father, I believe, or uncle played at University of Delaware. He was a center here as a freshman and sophomore, I believe, and was part of that championship team a few years ago. And, of course, some situations can arise when you play that well. He went to Wake Forest, and then I just saw he announced he's transferring to Kentucky after. So he will be a Kentucky Wildcat. Andrew Carr, next year. He's been good, and I think we're going to stay here with 2:12 to go. 60-49, Team Rise ahead of Team Override. The Dallas Mavericks have closed out the Thunder in Game 3. Back-to-back wins for Dallas now after Luka was struggling. P.J. Washington, 27 points. Back-to-back 20-point games for P.J. Washington. It was always been Luka and Kyrie. They needed somebody to step up. That's how they're going to win the ball games. Well, it's been P.J. Washington the last 2 weeks, or last 2 games.
That's why they traded for him. Gave up Grant Williams.
Gave up a few first-round picks at the deadline for P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford. It's worked out very well for Dallas. So here we go, back to the action on the floor at the Fieldhouse. Nick Allison journey alongside Jason McCall on DETV. It's the HBCU Ballin Classic. Ladies up first, 60-49, approaching the 2-minute mark. Nice feed and finish. It was Reynolds on the feed, and it was finished off underneath by Ashley Johnson.
And steal, Jordan Reynolds.
She's been good, Jason. Here she goes. And a whistle and a foul, and able to get set. I believe it's Madison Bird. So 151, and now with a double-digit lead. It's been all Team Rise in the second half, and they look like they're on their way to maybe pulling this thing out.
Yeah, they.
Whistle, Medina going to check back in. Try a last pitch effort here for Team Override. And we'll see potentially, depending how it goes, if we can get maybe a player over here to chat after the game. Medina able to get the rebound there off of the miss. That one misses into the hands of Jordan Henderson. She'll bring it up now herself, poked out from behind by Madison Bird. Or, excuse me, Brycelyn Strickland. So a minute and a half to go here, Jason. It's been a fun game number 1 here on DETV, and we got to give a special shout out before this wraps up as Reynolds up ahead. Easy finish to her teammate, who once again scores Ashley Johnson's second basket almost consecutively. But a shout out, of course, to Rachel Naughton for doing a phenomenal job of setting this thing up, coming on and talking about it there on DETV Sports, and we're thrilled to be a part of it and happy to be here. And been a fun first game, and contact as Braxton Young hits the deck. A hard foul in transition.
Pops right up like nothing happened.
Yeah, there was Madison Bird, and that's the competitive these girls have been fan putting on a show here for everyone that you can see at home or even here, of course, up close and personal at the field house. Some last-second subs. Huggins going to come back in for her team, as well as Jayla King for the final minute 07. Free throw is up and through for Braxton Young, and she's lived there, Jason, like we talked about at the free throw line
All day
in the second
long.
half.
She's put a bed and a pillow over there. You know, all day long. but what a comeback by Team Rise.
They were down by double digits when I walked in the door.
And now they're up by double digits.
16, what a swing. Huggins trying to get it up ahead. Here's Strickling. Oh, under a minute to go. Strickling from the baseline. Floater is up and through. And Team Override with a little late run here. Not going to be enough. As that was tipped around. Didn't know she had it. It winds up in the hands of a teammate on Team Rise, and that was Nicole Lee from the baseline. She turned around. The ball was in her hands, and she said, hey, why not? Put it up. And she drops it through.
Merry Christmas. It's a gift for you.
Medina quickly down the other side. There's that touch. Gets the roll. Medina does a great job, plays very under control. You talked about her handle, and she's in the Kyries today. 23 seconds, Braxton Young, the laser from beyond the arc, was all the way around the rim and out, and now into the hands of Huggins, who you know is going to put up a shot here with 14 seconds.
You know she's gonna.
Spinning inside, no whistle, loose balls out of bounds. Going to go to Team Rise with 7.8 seconds, and that might be the final shot.
We're going to wrestle all game. He's laughing at it right now.
And that's what you want to see. Everybody having a good time. They've had a fantastic time and playing at a high level. 6 seconds and ticking. Here's Braxton Young. Put it up from half court. She will. At the buzzer. Oh! Would have brought the crowd to their feet, but that'll wrap up the conclusion of game number 1 at your HBCU Ballin Classic. It's Team Rise with the win over Team Override, coming back from double digits, 63-57. And hopefully we'll be able to talk to a player here maybe in a second, but what a job there. And you gotta love this. Now getting up close, look at the uniforms. Gotta love the jerseys and the shirts here. But it was a fun one, and it ends with Team Rise gonna get the victory. And now you're seeing some of the camaraderie there. And maybe all teammates at some point there in the future. And now we're gonna have a chance to talk. Oh, she could have been there either way. And you know the first question I'm gonna ask her, and she's gonna join us here courtside. First off, congratulations, you guys able to come back and get a big victory here in game 1 of the HBCU Ballin Classic. And Alyssa, I want to know, I've been sitting here courtside, how do you pronounce your last name? There we go, Fabris. See, that's all I wanted to know. See, and it's not Febreze. It's not Febreze like maybe we had thought. So kind of run us through some of the action out here on the floor, right? How was it to be here at the home of the Delaware Bluecoats out here at the Chase Fieldhouse and kind of go out there, do your thing? You had some highlight plays out there, but run us through maybe the emotions and how it was just to get out there and play with these girls.
It was fun. A lot of great talent out here, especially my team. We worked together. We talked about it before the game, just get to know each other and just have fun. So it was just fun, a fun time.
Yeah, I saw you having a lot of fun, putting a lot of energy, and I think that you and Jordan were the catalyst in the second half for the comeback. And so tell us more about what was told to you guys at halftime and how did you change your mindset for the third and fourth quarter there?
Yeah, so our coach is a great coach. She was just telling us to get back on defense, make sure we got stops. They were trying to run up the court, get a lot of fast breaks, but she just told us to stop those and just get more stops on defense, and we just kept scoring and playing our offense.
Is there any player, male or female, that you model your game after in particular, and then run us through your shoe selection here after that? But is there anyone you model your game after?
Maybe Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah, we can see that.
Said that.
Yeah, I think we can see that there. So Kyrie, there you go. Speaking of which, Mavericks just won Game 3 over the Thunder. They take a 2-1 lead, so if you were interested in that as well.
Yeah, but my money's still on the Knicks.
You gotta get that in. You gotta get that in.
So shout out New York.
There you go. Shout out to New York. So before we let you go there, what kind of stood out to you about being here, just kind of the whole process? Is there anything that immediately stood out to you once you took the floor today, or is there anything that you came in that you wanted to maybe try or get done here? What were you working on for here in this game? What was the mindset for you personally?
Just honestly working on my confidence and just staying and working on my craft, stuff that I've been working on in the gym, just trying to do some of that stuff out here against this good competition. And it seemed to work. I got a lot of stuff off, and yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right, and last question for you.
Yeah.
Anyone you want to give a special shout out to? Right there.
Special shout out to my mom for bringing me here. And special shout out to my coaches at home in New York, Coach Todd, Coach Mercedes. Thank you for putting in all this work in the gym with me. Yeah.
There you go. And Alyssa, again, a big part of my family is Villanova. So all those Villanova guys you got up there in New York, you got some good ones. So I'll be rooting for the Knicks the rest of the way as well. So Alyssa Febres, thank you so much. She was phenomenal out here today. And that's going to do it for some of our coverage here in game number 1. Small break. When we come back, game number 2, it's going to be the fellas. The guys going to take the floor here as we wrap up the HBCU Ballin Classic. Tip-off scheduled for 7 p.m. We'll be back.
So Tuskegee University is not just a place where I'm earning my degree. I'm learning how to be bold. And I've actually gotten that feedback from previous internships.
Tuskegee has definitely helped me increase my leadership skills. Tuskegee pride is one of the biggest takeaways you get from the university. Not only are you getting a degree when you come here, but you're also going to get that pride for yourself. It's going to encourage you to excel even more and also just reach places that you've never reached before.
I love being at a small school, especially in the engineering classroom. I actually have a one-on-one relationship with my professors. They don't hesitate to take 20 to 30 minutes to explain something again.
The most valuable thing that Tuskegee students leave the university with, besides a great education, is definitely a family. Tuskegee is lovingly called Mother Tuskegee because she's like a mother. It's not easy at all times, but like a mother, she's there to nurture you along the way, whether it be your professors, fellow students, the community. They're always there to nurture you and help you to succeed. My parents met here. They've been able to have lifelong careers with their educations from Tuskegee.
Everybody's willing to lend a helping hand. If you need anything extra done, nobody is hesitant to get it done. And it's a place that I can literally call home for forever.
I am Nina Gilbert. I'm the Executive Director of the Morehouse Center for Excellence in Education, and I am the Chair of the Education Department here at Morehouse College. It takes a woman. It means that women play an indispensable role in nurturing and leading and shaping our community and our society. It takes a woman means that our strength and resilience and wisdom is acknowledged, and we bring that to this culture and climate of the college. It takes a woman means that our contributions are acknowledged and that it's vital in driving positive change, when you have women who are here to help foster an inclusive environment and community. Why Morehouse College? Because of its rich history and its legacy of advancing Black men and in various careers and in leadership. And of course, because the college has such a commitment to developing men with disciplined minds who would lead lives of leadership and service. All of that resonates so deeply with me and my own personal philosophy and my personal values. I also admire the college's commitment and dedication to fostering an environment that not only challenges the intellect of our students, but also nurtures their character and prioritizes social justice and community engagement and community service. It's interesting, actually, my son attended Morehouse. I followed him here, but it was also a journey that was motivated by Morehouse's unparalleled legacy of empowering young men to achieve excellence in every area of their lives. And so to have the opportunity to contribute to the experience of these young men and to be a part of this community that's produced so many great leaders throughout history who've made impact on society was a compelling draw for me. Well, same as it feels like being a woman working anywhere else, but here at a college where, we serve young men, it's an honor and it's also a responsibility. But it's also empowering to be a part of an institution that, while historically male, it acknowledges the importance of diverse perspectives. And it's inspiring to be able to contribute to a space that shapes these future leaders, knowing that my presence and my voice and my womanhood even adds a valuable dimension to our collective mission of excellence and service. My relationship with my students, I think, is built on mutual respect, trust, and a commitment to lifelong learning and to be able to think critically. We do that together. And I see myself not only as their professor and an educator, but as a facilitator as they learn and they're on their own learning journeys. I'm a mentor and a guide. And I believe that I do challenge them to think not only critically, but compassionately. I think our relationships and our interactions are based on this mutual and authentic interest in their personal growth and my personal and academic and scholarly growth. And so I want to always support them in realizing their full potential. So, of course, I think about women throughout history, Ida B. Wells and Fannie Lou Hamer, and I think about Harriet Tubman, Maya Angelou, who used their voices, sometimes even their bodies, to fight for justice and express the depth of the human experience. But there are also women whose names aren't frequently called, like my own grandmothers, Maynard Arrington and Annie Ruth Scott, who supported and loved their families and worked really hard without public recognition. So there are teachers along the way. My mother was a teacher. Those teachers who people don't know, who were committed and dedicated to education and advocacy. And these are women who were courageous and they're resilient and compassionate. And those are all of the qualities and characteristics that I aspire to have as well. Every house needs women, but Morehouse needs women because we bring unique perspectives. We bring a type of strength that will enrich the educational environment and contribute to a more holistic development of our students. And our presence ensures that our students are exposed to diverse opinions, diverse perspectives. I think having women on this campus helps to foster empathy, and we nurture. There's a spirit and sense of inclusivity, and it helps our students develop a deeper understanding of the world and the community. I am Dr. Nina Gilbert, and it takes a woman to make Morehouse, Morehouse.
Jazz is a very highly intelligent art form that if you listen closely, you can learn a lot about it. And when I first arrived at Howard University back in '74, the president was Dr. James Cheek, and he thought the same way. So he really supported us and wanted us to do things, travel, do records, bring in guest artists, and we've tried to do all that since then. As you can see on the wall, we went all the way from 1976 to 2019, and we had to stop because of the pandemic.
Jazz is quite literally the pinnacle of self-expressionism. Composing on the spot in a jam session or in a big band sense, it's also a language that's universally spoken amongst musicians. Being a part of this jazz ensemble allows me to make connections with other musicians that I can use in the future. Basically being able to contribute to that legacy and being able to tell people that, like, yeah, I'm a part of the jazz ensemble. It's something to be proud of.
I think for me specifically, my trumpet professor at my first institution, which is Tennessee State University, he also came through this band program, and it came very highly recommended. We talked about it constantly. He always talked about his experiences. He talked about Fred Irby and how he got him, I guess, right in a sense. I think that's one of the biggest things he has offered me is he's turned me into a working trumpet player. I don't think my Howard experience would be what it is without the jazz ensemble. Just in the short time I've been in the jazz ensemble, I've gone to Blues Alley, I've performed on TV, I've performed on 2 albums. So just that alone, I feel like it's just such an invaluable experience.
One of the things that he's taught me is whenever I see an opportunity or when an opportunity is given to me, just go for it. What's cool is that he allows me to be me.
What we offer here is a world-class faculty. The coordinator of our jazz program, Mr. Charlie Young, he's amazing. You're not gonna find a better saxophone player anywhere in the world like him. When we were in Romania, in Eastern Europe, we stayed in this hotel, and there was a little jazz band playing in a hotel one night. Students went down and played with them. They've done the same thing in Japan, done the same thing in Europe. You can go anywhere, and this music is communicated throughout all cultures.
Welcome to Delaware State University, or otherwise known as Hornet Territory.
Not only are we the only HBCU in the first state, we're also the most diverse contemporary HBCU in the country.
My name is Kaylin Pride, a senior majoring in mass communications with a concentration in digital media.
And I am Corbin Weatherspoon, a senior majoring in engineering physics with a minor in mathematics.
We're here to give you a quick tour so that you know what's in store. DSU cares about its students and helping them achieve both their academic and professional goals.
Whether it be engineering, mass communications, aviation, computer science, or business. But to be honest, there's too many to mention. All I can say is Delaware State is dedicated to your success.
The university offers tons of opportunities such as career advisement, internships at Fortune 500 companies, study abroad with its international partners, academic support, and even direct access to groundbreaking research.
Now let's take you to where it all began.
Lockerman Hall.
DSU got its start as a land-grant institution, known as the State College for Colored Students. In 129 years, DSU has become the most diverse, contemporary HBCU in the country, offering 44 undergraduate majors, 18 graduate degrees, and 5 doctoral degrees through its 4 colleges.
Now, let's check out a few of the things that make each college unique. In the College of Business, students can receive hands-on trading room experience with real-time financial data while studying management or working toward an MBA degree. DSU's aviation program takes flight through our own fleet of over 15 aircraft and experienced and dedicated instructor staff and a state-of-the-art flight simulator. DSU is simply the best flight education opportunity on the East Coast of the United States.
Or maybe you have dreams of becoming the next big recording artist, commentator, or host like my co-host.
The College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences
Offers a state-of-the-art music technology lab and recording studio to help you get started. We also have an incredible television broadcasting studio for students to find their place either in front or behind the camera. Also, our amazing applied research, neuroscience, physics, and so much more. And if that's not enough, we also love to brag on our top-notch honors program that empowers exceptional students.
DSU offers what you need to be successful, with incredible colleges programs such as the College of Agriculture, Science, and Technology, the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Science, the College of Business, and the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences.
DSU is also excited to provide an expanded downtown campus with 50 acres, 21 buildings, and a host of classrooms, facilities, and labs in beautiful, historic downtown Dover, the hub of the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences. And when you're not in the classroom, there are plenty of places on campus to experience college life. You can catch up with your study group in the William C. Jason Library, or just get fit in our Wellness and Recreation Center. The Wellness Center is 54,000 square feet of pure awesome. It has 2 full-size basketball courts, an indoor track, 2 large weight room areas, and a swimming pool. And just across from the Wellness Center is the center of student life here on campus, the Martin Luther King Jr. Student Center, or as we students like to call it, the MLK. It is a great place to socialize with your friends, hang out in the games and activities room, and even some snacks and DSU gear from the campus bookstore. It's also the #1 spot to participate in a number of student organizations and activities.
When it comes to the DSU culture, one of the first things that comes to mind is homecoming. During homecoming, the campus is not only flooded with students, but also alums too. The week is jam-packed with so many events and activities, from step show competitions, tailgating parties held by Greek organizations, to even the annual homecoming concert featuring the hottest artists. This week is truly the celebration of the year. Here at DSU, we believe in tradition and good vibes. Our swarm of more than 300 student athletes passionately compete in 18 NCAA Division I sports and have proudly earned MEAC championship titles, regional and national titles, and all academic honors,
which we love to display. Visit us online at www.desu.edu/admissions and schedule your personal tour at desu.edu/tour.
We hope you will join our DSU family.
Meet Malachi, a junior visual and performing arts major and business minor who has his sights set on greatness in the classroom and on the field. As a chorus member and drum major, Malachi is here to tell us all about the Platinum Sound, Shaw University's legendary marching band that was also featured in a national commercial. Malachi, take it away.
Thanks, Desi. Growing up, I always loved the performing arts. Whether it was singing, dancing, acting, or just playing instruments, I enjoyed it all. I never really thought about doing it professionally, but I was just a child trying to make his parents happy. And after losing my mother to COVID, I didn't think I was ever going to college. But I persevered. I graduated high school early and found Shaw University to be my home away from home. At first, I wasn't too sure about going to school 10 hours away. But ever since I joined the band and choir, I have made not just friends, but new family members. Becoming a drum major for the Platinum Sound Marching Band has allowed me to deeply experience the rich culture of Shaw University. And it's more than that. I can be a part of the traditions while being empowered to create my own. I am also a member of the choir, which has helped me to break out of my shell as a musician. I've been singing all my life, but being a part of this group also has allowed me to grow as a solo performer. Outside of band and choir, Shaw University's rich culture, traditions, and small student-to-teacher ratio has helped me develop and build skills needed for my post-college aspirations. I am given so many resources here that I just wouldn't get from other institutions. Starting my 3rd year in college, I've grown not only as a student and musician, but as a leader of tomorrow. The administration and staff here have given me the knowledge, tools, and love to keep striving for greatness. Ain't nothing better than the first HBCU of the South. Shaw, you! Back to you, Desi.
That is a high-stepping and high-energy group of musicians and performers. It just goes to show how like-minded individuals can quickly become friends and family. Malachi, thanks for allowing us to take a look behind the scenes at how the magic comes together.
Greetings, I am Nyla Ray Williams, a senior business administration major with a concentration in marketing, and I humbly serve as the 34th Miss Clark Atlanta University. When I walk the campus of CAU, I walk the hallowed grounds where social justice activist and trailblazer W.E.B. Du Bois was a faculty member. I am taught by the best business professionals in the nation and am supported by Panthers, past and present, to succeed in every aspect of my life. And that's why I am Panther proud.
Greetings, I'm Larry Wells Jr., a senior mass media arts major with a concentration in radio, television, and film, hailing all the way from the West Coast, Las Vegas, Nevada. And I currently serve as the 4th Mr. CAU. Clark Atlanta University has provided a safe space for me to be my true, authentic self. I'm an artist, and here I'll develop my talent, created a viable network, and lastly, becoming the best version of a man that I can be. That's why I am Panther proud.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Sadler, and I have the pleasure to serve as the Vice President of Alumni Relations and Engagement here at Clark Atlanta University. I am a two-time alum of this illustrious institution, earning my MBA in 1992 and my doctorate in 2020. And what is super special is my oldest daughter also graduated from Clark Atlanta University in 2020, so I am the parent of an alum. For these reasons and many, many more, I am Panther proud.
Kyron Williams, Zitty quarterback.
I am Nina Gilbert. I'm the Executive Director of the Morehouse Center for Excellence in Education, and I am the Chair of the Education Department here at Morehouse College. It takes a woman. It means that women play an indispensable role in nurturing and leading and shaping our community and our society. It takes a woman means that our strength and resilience and wisdom is acknowledged, and we bring that to this culture and climate of the college. It takes a woman means that our contributions are acknowledged, and that it's vital in driving positive change, when you have women who are here to help foster an inclusive environment and community. Why Morehouse College? Because of its rich history and its legacy of advancing Black men and in various careers and in leadership. And of course, because the college has such a commitment to developing men with disciplined minds who would lead lives of leadership and service. All of that resonates so deeply with me and my own personal philosophy and my personal values. I also admire the college's commitment and dedication to fostering an environment that not only challenges the intellect of our students, but also nurtures their character and prioritizes social justice and community engagement and community service. It's interesting, actually, my son attended Morehouse. I followed him here, but it was also a journey that was motivated by Morehouse's unparalleled legacy of empowering young men to achieve excellence in every area of their lives. And so to have the opportunity to contribute to the experience of these young men and to be a part of this community that's produced so many great leaders throughout history who've made impact on society was a compelling draw for me. Well, same as it feels like being a woman working anywhere else, but here at a college where we serve young men, it's an honor, and it's also a responsibility. But it's also empowering to be a part of an institution that, while historically male, it acknowledges the importance of diverse perspectives. And it's inspiring to be able to contribute to a space that shapes these future leaders, knowing that my presence and my voice and my womanhood even adds a valuable dimension to our collective mission of excellence and service. My relationship with my students, I think is built on mutual respect, trust, and a commitment to lifelong learning and to be able to think critically. We do that together. And I see myself not only as their professor and an educator, but as a facilitator as they learn and they're on their own learning journeys. I'm a mentor and a guide, and I believe that I do challenge them to think not only critically, but compassionately. I think our relationships and our interactions are based on this mutual and authentic interest in their personal growth and my personal and academic and scholarly growth. And so I want to always support them in realizing their full potential. So of course I think about women throughout history, Ida B. Wells and Fannie Lou Hamer, and I think about Harriet Tubman, Maya Angelou, who used their voices, sometimes even their bodies, to fight for justice and express the depth of the human experience. But there are also women whose names aren't frequently called, like my own grandmothers, Maynard Arrington and Annie Ruth Scott, who supported and loved their families and worked really hard without public recognition. So there are teachers along the way. My mother was a teacher. Those teachers who people don't know, who were committed and dedicated to education and advocacy. And these are women who were courageous and they're resilient and compassionate. And those are all of the qualities and characteristics that I aspire to have as well. Every house needs women, but Morehouse needs women because we bring unique perspectives. We bring a type of strength that will enrich the educational environment and contribute to a more holistic development of our students. And our presence ensures that our students are exposed to diverse opinions, diverse perspectives. I think having women on this campus helps to foster empathy, and we nurture. There's a spirit and sense of inclusivity, and it helps our students develop a deeper understanding of the world and the community. I am Dr. Nina Gilbert, and it takes a woman to make Morehouse, Morehouse.
Jazz is a very highly intelligent art form that if you listen closely, you can learn a lot about it. And when I first arrived at Howard University back in '74, the president was Dr. James Cheek, and he thought the same way. So he really supported us and wanted us to do things, travel, do records, bring in guest artists, and we've tried to do all that since then. As you can see on the wall, we went all the way from 1976 to 2019, and we had to stop because of the pandemic.
Jazz is quite literally the pinnacle of self-expressionism. Composing on the spot in a jam session or in a big band sense, it's also a language that's universally spoken amongst musicians. Being a part of this jazz ensemble allows me to make connections with other musicians that I can use in the future. Basically being able to contribute to that legacy and being able to tell people that, like, yeah, I'm a part of the jazz ensemble. It's something to be proud of.
I think for me specifically, my trumpet professor at my first institution, which is Tennessee State University, he also came through this band program, and it came very highly recommended. We talked about it constantly. He always talked about his experiences. He talked about Fred Irby and how he got him, I guess, right in a sense. I think that's one of the biggest things he has offered me is he's turned me into a working trumpet player. I don't think my Howard experience would be what it is without the jazz ensemble. Just in the short time I've been in the jazz ensemble, I've gone to Blues Alley, I've performed on TV, I've performed on 2 albums. So just that alone, I feel like it's just such an invaluable experience.
One of the things that he's taught me is whenever I see an opportunity or when an opportunity is given to me, just go for it. What's cool is that he allows me to be me.
What we offer here is a world-class faculty. The coordinator of our jazz program, Mr. Charlie Young, is like, He's like amazing. You're not gonna find a better saxophone player anywhere in the world like him. When we were in Romania, in Eastern Europe, we stayed in this hotel, and there was a little jazz band playing in a hotel one night. Students went down and played with them. They've done the same thing in Japan, done the same thing in Europe. You can go like anywhere, and this music is communicated throughout all cultures.
Welcome to Delaware State University, or otherwise known as Hornet Territory.
Not only are we the only HBCU in the third state, we're also the most diverse contemporary HBCU in the country.
My name is Kaylin Pride, a senior majoring in mass communications with a concentration in digital media.
And I am Corbin Weatherspoon, a senior majoring in engineering physics with a minor in mathematics.
We're here to give you a quick tour so that you know what's in store. DSU cares about its students and helping them achieve both their academic and professional goals.
Whether it be engineering, mass communications, aviation, computer science, or business. But to be honest, there's too many to mention. All I can say is Delaware State is dedicated to your success.
The university offers tons of opportunities such as career advisement, internships at Fortune 500 companies, study abroad with its international partners, academic support, and even direct access to groundbreaking research.
Now let's take you to where it all began.
Lockerman Hall.
DSU got its start as a land-grant institution, known as the State College for Colored Students. In 129 years, DSU has become the most diverse, contemporary HBCU in the country, offering 44 undergraduate majors, 18 graduate degrees, and 5 doctoral degrees through its 4 colleges.
Now, let's check out a few of the things that make each college unique. In the College of Business, students can receive hands-on trading room experience with real-time financial data while studying management or working toward an MBA degree. DSU's aviation program takes flight through our own fleet of over 15 aircraft and experienced and dedicated instructor staff and a state-of-the-art flight simulator. DSU is simply the best flight education opportunity on the East Coast of the United States.
Or maybe you have dreams of becoming the next big recording artist, commentator, or host like my co-host.
The College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences
Offers a state-of-the-art music technology lab and recording studio to help you get started. We also have an incredible television broadcasting studio for students to find their place either in front or behind the camera. Also, our amazing applied research, neuroscience, physics, and so much more. And if that's not enough, we also love to brag on our top-notch honors program that empowers exceptional students.
DSU offers what you need to be successful. With incredible colleges programs such as the College of Agriculture, Science, and Technology, the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Science, the College of Business, and the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences.
DSU is also excited to provide an expanded downtown campus with 50 acres, 21 buildings, and a host of classrooms, facilities, and labs in beautiful, historic downtown Dover, the hub of the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences. And when you're not in a classroom, there are plenty of places on campus to experience college life. You can catch up with your study group in the William C. Jason Library, or just get fit in our Wellness and Recreation Center. The Wellness Center is 54,000 square feet of pure awesome. It has 2 full-size basketball courts, an indoor track, 2 large weight room areas, and a swimming pool. And just across from the Wellness Center is the center of student life here on campus, the Martin Luther King Jr. Student Center, or as we students like to call it, the MLK. It is a great place to socialize with your friends, hang out in the games and activities room, and even some snacks and DSU gear from the campus bookstore. It's also the #1 spot to participate in a number of student organizations and activities.
When it comes to the DSU culture, one of the first things that comes to mind is homecoming. During homecoming, the campus is not only flooded with students, but also alums too. The week is jam-packed with so many events and activities, from step show competitions, tailgating parties held by Greek organizations, to even the annual homecoming concert featuring the hottest artists. This week is truly the celebration of the year. Here at DSU, we believe in tradition and good vibes. Our swarm of more than 300 student athletes passionately compete in 18 NCAA Division I sports and have proudly earned MEAC championship titles, regional and national titles, and all academic honors,
which we love to display. Visit us online at www.desu.edu/admissions and schedule your personal tour at desu.edu/tour.
We hope you will join our DSU family.
Meet Malachi, a junior visual and performing arts major and business minor who has his sights set on greatness in the classroom and on the field. As a chorus member and drum major, Malachi is here to tell us all about the Platinum Sound, Shaw University's legendary marching band that was also featured in a national commercial. Malachi, take it away.
Thanks, Desi. Growing up, I always loved the performing arts. Whether it was singing, dancing, acting, or just playing instruments, I enjoyed it all. I never really thought about doing it professionally, but I was just a child trying to make his parents happy. And after losing my mother to COVID, I didn't think I was ever going to college. But I persevered. I graduated high school early and found Shaw University to be my home away from home. At first, I wasn't too sure about going to school 10 hours away. But ever since I joined the band and choir, I have made not just friends, but new family members. Becoming a drum major for the Platinum Sound Marching Band has allowed me to deeply experience the rich culture of Shaw University. And it's more than that. I can be a part of the traditions while being empowered to create my own. I am also a member of the choir, which has helped me to break out of my shell as a musician. I've been singing all my life, but being a part of this group also has allowed me to grow as a solo performer. Outside of band and choir, Shaw University's rich culture, traditions, and small student-to-teacher ratio has helped me develop and build skills needed for my post-college aspirations. I am given so many resources here that I just wouldn't get from other institutions. Starting my third year in college, I've grown not only as a student and musician, but as a leader of tomorrow. The administration and staff here have given me the knowledge, tools, and love to keep striving for greatness. Ain't nothing better than the first HBCU of the South. Shaw, you! Back to you, Desi.
That is a high-stepping and high-energy group of musicians and performers. It just goes to show how like-minded individuals can quickly become friends and family. Malachi, thanks for allowing us to take a look behind the scenes at how the magic comes together.
So a par by Mickelson at 18 can win it. A bogey, we've got a playoff.
Our motto at the U.S. Open in terms of rules officials is to be conspicuously inconspicuous. And when he hit that shot, the camera guy got me in the picture. And that was clearly not intended.
When he would come into the compound, and the first thing you saw was this big smile. If you had your back turned and you heard the laugh, you knew exactly who it was coming from, and you turned around and there was that smile from Lee.
Lee's laugh is infectious, so it's always fun to be in Lee's company.
He brings just sort of an intrinsic joy to life, and he conveys that to others as well.
He'll laugh at others with that tone, but he'll also laugh at himself, which I've always loved.
You smile when you think about Lee because he's just a good person and he's a gentleman.
He's got to go to a different window to order his food from where his buddies are going. And he's going to a high school and he can't play on the golf team because They won't let a black kid on the golf course. So he goes to track and field, and then he plays later in college. So he just had the stubbornness and the wherewithal. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to do it. I love golf. And he's motivated by that love of the game. They obviously had company golf and outings and tournaments and company events he did well at. So I'm sure it became established, hey, this guy Coble's a pretty good stick. Being a good player is great. That's cool. He won some events. He competed. But I think he wanted more than that from the game. And I think that's really the essence of Lee.
Good afternoon. How are you? What school are you from?
I was in charge of organizing the Hooker Kid on Golf program, and that was my first experience of meeting him when he started coaching and helping out.
I always remember him as the coach with the voice. I would always know where he was, and his players, they always seemed really fierce. Like he instilled this confidence in them. He would just make you feel like just you could do anything.
A lot of the kids, especially the kids coming from challenging circumstances, they need that mentorship. They need that someone just to take the time and say, I care about you, and to show the interest in them. He has really stood out, and of course still stands out today.
In high school, I applied for the VSGA golf scholarship. And he announced my scholarship. I just felt real honored that he would come and do that. It felt great being that this guy who mentored me as a kid came and presented me with this scholarship.
And so he started really at a basic level, hook a kid on golf. And he became involved later with the Virginia State Golf Association. And he climbed to the peak. He's the president, the first African-American president of the Virginia State.
Knowing it was a big moment for the association, he wanted to advance the game and he wanted to build for the future just like he's always done.
I observed him negotiate some difficult situations that we faced at the time he was president. He navigated those issues, led the organization through those issues with integrity, with a sense of optimism.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Doing good.
You ready to practice?
Yeah, I'm ready to
You
practice.
good? Hello, bro. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
The thing I love about Lee the most is he doesn't tell the young people what they want to hear. He tells them what they need to hear. And that's about honesty. It's about integrity. And he's the perfect guy. And single-handedly, he brings the most value to our athletic department.
If you talk to him about his team, he'll talk about their scoring average in the tournament, but at the same time, he's talking about their GPA. He's committed to the full picture of who the individuals are becoming.
And he runs our academic program. We are looking to see graduates. It's life after the athletic part.
The Joe Dye Award recognizes meritorious service to the game of golf as a volunteer. And the contributions Lee has made to golf, particularly in Virginia, points to why I believe Lee is a worthy recipient.
He was always grateful to be where he is in life, both the golf part of his life, the career that he had, his family. I'll always remember how many times he said thank you to me, which is not what he should be doing. I should be saying thank you to him.
He's given freely and generously of his time over many decades to golfers of all stripes and to the game of golf and to the institutions that support golf.
He works really hard. He promotes the game. He's a volunteer. Award or no award, Lee's going to keep doing the same thing.
I think of Joe Dye as a person of impeccable integrity, a background in the game that was with beyond reproach. And I think Lee is very deserving in that regard.
Years ago, I actually met Mr. Dye, and he was just a joy, a professional, a gentleman, always a smile. And I think Mr. Dye would be incredibly proud that Lee Coble is this year's recipient.
I am Nyla Ray Williams, a senior business administration major with a concentration in marketing, and I humbly serve as the 34th Miss Clark Atlanta University. When I walk the campus of CAU, I walk the hallowed grounds where social justice activist and trailblazer W.E.B. Du Bois was a faculty member. I am taught by the best business professionals in the nation and am supported by Panthers, past and present, to succeed in every aspect of my life. And that's why I am Panther proud.
Greetings, I'm Larry Wells Jr., a senior mass media arts major with a concentration in radio, television, and film, hailing all the way from the West Coast, Las Vegas, Nevada. And I currently serve as the 4th Mr. CAU. Clark Atlanta University has provided a safe space for me to be my true, authentic self. I'm an artist, and here I've developed my talent, created a viable network, and lastly, becoming the best version of a man that I can be. That's why I am Panther proud.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Sadler, and I have the pleasure to serve as the Vice President of Alumni Relations and Engagement here at Clark Atlanta University. I am a two-time alum of this illustrious institution, earning my MBA in 1992 and my doctorate in 2020. And what is super special is my oldest daughter also graduated from Clark Atlanta University in 2020, so I am the parent of an alum. For these reasons and many, many more, I am Panther proud.
Kyron Williams, Zitty quarterback.
Without further ado, please welcome to the stage, Winston-Salem State University! I don't play no games, you know my name, you can change, I'm my damn brain, I'm insane. Take it easy, I like the bees, and now I'm off the bees, and need a breezy, we gon' pop the breezy, she gon' refuse it for no reason, she just lame as easy, now she go for easy, do the move, she gon' hit the bees, they gon' do her easy.
What are you doing? No touching. No, I wasn't going to touch it. No, touch that thing right in front of you. I'm allowed to look at it here, okay? And see what happens when you touch it. Oh, so you're threatening me. You threatening me?
Welcome to the Powerhouse Visual Arts Museum. Each exhibit is exclusively one of a kind. Some of the exhibitors often attempt to duplicate these exhibits, but only come so close to imitate them. Here we take pride in showcasing tradition, passion, heart, and drive. A vision transformed into a legacy. We govern ourselves to exceptionally represent the tradition of Stump and Shake cheerleading. One can never truly understand the passion of cheer by. It takes blood, sweat, and tears. Once you witness it, you'll never forget it.
So hitting my mind, I was on
Can you feel it? It flows so deep. The heart of a powerhouse cheerleader can never be led astray. Do you feel that? WS is in your chest. Catch the Analyzing now. No shock advised. No pulse. Start CPR. Simple mistakes have been praised, resulting in monuments of nothingness. Stolen traditions, fabricated passion, and empty hearts have become the standard. But in a world full of carbon copies, there's always a rare. The spine of the CIAA will remain the powerhouse of red and white.
Now get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Now get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Now do it.
Queen baby. Oh, that way, baby. Oh. Here I come, I'm a bitch, y'all, something like 100. Doing more things than crack without dungeon. Makes me like the son of a feeling like a Kit Kat before the climax. You play that when you can wreck the hip the street. DJs wanna spin that back like
We thank you for visiting the Powerhouse Visual Arts Museum. Driven by a real tradition and powered by undeniable passion. The heart of the CIAA.
Gotcha! Farewell, Lawrence.
So Tuskegee University is not just a place where I'm earning my degree. I'm learning how to be bold. And I've actually gotten that feedback from previous internships.
Tuskegee has definitely helped me increase my leadership skills. Tuskegee pride is one of the biggest takeaways you get from the university. Not only are you getting a degree when you come here, but you're also going to get that pride for yourself. It's going to encourage you to excel even more and also just reach places that you've never reached before.
I love being at a small school, especially in the engineering classroom. I actually have a one-on-one relationship with my professors. They don't hesitate to take 20 to 30 minutes to explain something again.
The most valuable thing that Tuskegee students leave the university with, besides a great education, is definitely a family. Tuskegee is lovingly called Mother Tuskegee because she's like a mother. It's not easy at all times, but like a mother, she's there to nurture you along the way, whether it be your professors, fellow students, the community. They're always there to nurture you and help you to succeed. My parents met here. They've been able to have lifelong careers with their educations from Tuskegee.
Everybody's willing to lend a helping hand. If you need anything extra done, nobody is hesitant to get it done. And it's a place that I can literally call home for forever.
And welcome back live inside the Chase Fieldhouse here in Wilmington, Delaware, the site of the HBCU Ballin Classic. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason McCall. And we are here courtside for a doubleheader of fantastic basketball action that's showcasing some of the best high school talent across the country. Jason, here we are with game number 2. It was a lot of fun in game number 1. The ladies were up first. It was a big win for Team Rise, coming back from down 10 to get the win over Team Override. The competitive level was off the charts. It was a lot of fun, and we're hoping to get that and expecting to get that here with the men as well.
Yeah, we definitely will. Like you saw me off camera just now, I'm dabbling with a few of the coaches, and some of the players are my friend's sons. So my nephew's out here playing today. So I got a couple of nephews out here in the court in this game coming up here. So it's cool to see us come full circle and see their sons playing in this game tonight.
And again, forgive some of the sweat on my face, getting some hooping in between games out there. Maybe exerted myself a little bit too much. Should be good for the broadcast. Let's go over some of the teams now here. Both teams that we are going to see in action will have 4 8-minute quarters, as we talked about earlier in the day. And it all starts today, Jason, with Team SWAC Attacks. And it's a pair of brothers that we know well here. Tower Hill basketball state champions a few years ago. One of the best high school championship performances I'd ever seen were out of those two guys at Tower Hill. Now they're at Del State. They'll be coaching their squad here today, the Attack Squad. Let's go through it. It starts with number 34, the 2025 point guard from Simon Gratz High School, Sahaj Johnson, followed by the South Shore High School 2026 point guard, Sincere Folk. The 2024 point guard from the home school, number 20, Destin McCrae. Number 32 from William Penn High School, Ellen McCoy. Had a chance to check him out during his high school career. And then Hunter Johnson, the 2024 point guard, making the trip from Roman Catholic. Here, we'll see him today. Jaden Bull, the guard from St. George's. Had a chance to check him out the last couple years. The St. George's Hawk is here, and he'll be in action today. And somebody not too far off, the Middletown Cavaliers, Zion Mifflin, the shooting guard, class of 2024, is here today as well. Some of the other players from Sussex Central, number 36, Clarence McBride, another 2024 player here in the state of Delaware, as I believe we're going to pause now for the national anthem.
Yes, indeed, Isaiah Lee. Now, we have the CR Delaware Chosen One versus the SWAC Attacks. First up is afternoon.
And you can hear now the lineups here through our microphone from our PA announcer here at the field house.
The head coach of the team is none other than Hall of Fame retired basketball player Ronald Flip Murray.
So let's now switch our focus here, Jason, to Team CIA, the Chosen Ones. You just heard here over the intercom, head coach Ronald Flip Murray, the HBCU alum and retired NBA veteran, going to be leading the way alongside his assistant coach Jason Armstead, the HBCU alum and the CEO and founder of First State Barber College. They'll be leading the way for this team, the Chosen Ones, here tonight. So get through some of the lineups, and let's start up top with the 2027 guard and forward versatile player, the Polytech High School, Avon Diamond, number 2. Then the 2024 guard forward from Mass Community Charter, Cedric Williams. Number 10, the 2026 guard from Murray Bergstrom High School, DeMarjay Smith. Denham Perkins, the 2024 point guard for Dover High School. I called his state championship game, Jason, a comeback victory over Salesianum. He was fantastic in that game. Him and Darrell Little, who was there this year, fantastic. We'll get a chance to see Perkins up close and personal. Elijah Johnson-Dixon, number 11 from Early College High School, will be in action today. Isaiah Hinson, the state champ from Salesianum last year, he'll be in action today, number 4. Jabrell Dennison from Simon Gratz. Nico Hill from Ben Franklin. Miles White, you might know him here in Delaware from Carabel, now at West Nottingham Academy. And Nazir Johnson from Ben Franklin High School. And Jay, we are underway. Quarter number 1, it's the HBCU Ballin Classic, the men in action.
All right.
Drive, and that one's going to be finished off here early, and we're on the board. And that's getting the scoring started, and it's the Team SWAC attacks on the board first. Jamal Johnson from Howard High School. Had a chance. We saw him, me and you together, in action last year.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
That shot misses, and now here we go off to the races.
Hunter Johnson passes the ball.
Unable to finish down that end. It's a speedy one already here early. Chosen Ones up ahead in transition. How about that? Fade away from the baseline. Shooter's roll, and he's got it. Cedric Williams fading away.
Williams from Mass Community Charter.
Here's Hunter Johnson driving. Oh my goodness,
Hunter with the
contact.
spin cycle move.
And not only that was smooth.
That was very smooth.
On top of it, he controlled the whole time. And you know what? Let me just tie my shoe after the N1 there before I get back up and head to the free throw line.
Hunter helped lead Roman Catholic to an exciting championship final, and then the championship in the last minutes of that, the Philadelphia Catholic League this year. Outgoing senior. I don't know if he's picked the school yet, but I know whoever gets him is going to get a great combo guard.
And he completes the old-fashioned three-point play. So a 5-2 lead early here for SWAC attacks. Now here come the Chosen Ones down the other side of the floor. Start the clock because they're going to get into the scores table here. So let's see who we got for the Chosen Ones on the floor. Jabrell Dennison is out there. In front of us, of course, set to inbound is Nico Hill, as well as Avon Diamond on the floor. Driving underneath the baseline. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound taken away now by SWAC attacks, and here they come, and they are attacking the basket in transition. Lefty finger roll is up and through. DeAndre Gibbs from the Eagle Academy with his first bucket today.
Yes, up and down action already thus far. Not even 2 minutes yet.
Some defense. Here he goes again. Back-to-back buckets, no good. The follow wouldn't go. How about a second chance?
Rebound. And
a travel.
He took too many steps.
So Gibbs trying to make it felt. So set to inbound here. And you know, I will say, I'm a little bit surprised that the Shepherds, you know, having been at Del State, their team's not in the Del State colors, huh?
Yeah, the Chosen Ones are.
Yeah, but that threw me off. This is going to be a 3 that's up and long off the mark. That time for the Chosen Ones. And Jabrell Dennison, but the putback is up and good. So 7-4 here, 2 minutes into the opening quarter, and already seeing a high level of talent out on the floor between these two teams. On the baseline driving, teammate wasn't ready for it, able to get it back, and then we'll have a whistle and a foul. So that was Jaden Bull from St. George's, who had a chance to see. It was not that long ago where we were at as that's a nice feed on the entry, and we got a wedge.
Got a wedgie.
So that'll be a jump ball here and turns possession back over to the Chosen Ones. And it wasn't that long ago where we were at the Bones Highland jersey retirement ceremony at St. George's, and Jaden Bull had himself a nice night that night there on the broadcast in his game against Havre de Grace. And here underneath, and a nice finish, but a good look as they're going to feed the man underneath, as that's DeMarjay Smith from Murray Bertram High School, able to put it up and through.
Oh, nice move.
We have a whistle.
Out of bounds.
There we go. He's looking for a shooting foul. What do we got? Checking in now will be Miles White from West Nottingham Academy. I've had a chance to see a bunch of Miles over his career at Caravel Academy here in Delaware, where he started.
Yeah. I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah, right? stepping into one, just a little bit short off the hands of Johnson. Now the chosen one's the other way. Good defense is in transition, fouled, and a chance at the free throw line will be Nazir Johnson from Ben Franklin High School. So like we saw with the ladies in the opening game here a little bit earlier at the field house, great competitiveness level and effort here early on in this one.
Yeah, the refs definitely are not swallowing the whistle so far.
And some of our officials that are here in Delaware that I've gotten a chance to know.
Herky-jerky free throw there if I've ever seen one.
It was off the mark. 0 for 1. One more on the way for Nazir. That one back into the rim. Rebound now going the other way. And they're going to pull it back out. We haven't seen that too much of that today. Good to see it from DeAndre Gibbs. Now getting downhill. Gibbs through 2 defenders. I think that shot was blocked underneath. Second chance for Gibbs, no good. As trying to track it down with Cedric Williams.
Oh, all right, a little sloppiness right here, but still fast pace. The chosen one's coming down.
On the baseline there. Lost it. Last touched by, they'll say, the chosen ones. Some subs now coming in for both squads. Let's take a look at the attack squad subs here early. Jeremiah Riley going to come into the ball game. Destin McCray. Alongside Zion Mifflin, our first chance to see the Middletown Cavalier here as well. Silaj Johnson, now they kick to the corner. That 3 is long off the mark for Destin McCray, but there to turn that garbage into gold. Shout out Mark Zumov from the Sixers. 4:19 and ticking here in the opening. 9-6. Step back jumper is long. A nice rebound there, showing off the bunnies.
That would be Obi Coleman, the guard from Smyrna High School with the rebound.
Kicks it up top.
Destin McCray all the way to the basket.
Was able to get that up.
No harm, no foul. Refs didn't call that one.
Now here come the chosen ones.
Watch his finger foot.
Outlet, cross court over to Johnson. He wants 3. That one rims out. And another strong rebound from Coleman. And Coleman had himself a heck of a playoff game. I had a chance to call his game against DMA in the first round of the playoffs this year. And he had a heck of a day. He was wreaking havoc on the Seahawks.
Nice hezzy, spin, kick out.
And then one of the crazier things, I'll talk about it in a moment. There he is, Coleman strong. Now they'll work it up ahead. Euro stepping his way almost to 2 with Cedric Williams, couldn't finish it.
Megan Dello move, 10-cent finish.
Fading away, no whistle that time, off the mark.
Right now the ball in the hands of Jabril Denson.
And kicks to the corner. That 3 is up for Miles White.
The shooter's bounce.
And he gets the Kawhi Leonard bounce in the corner.
Oh, don't want to say the Sixers fans, not the Kawhi bounce, man.
It's the Kawhi bounce. You know, the tragedy of that all, Jason, is that my birthday is on May 12th. It is tomorrow. And Kawhi hit that shot to ruin my birthday years ago, and it's never been the same since. Don't even like my birthday anymore.
No, don't say that. Well, happy early birthday to you, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Driving now, hanging and finishing. That's a sweet move. That time by number 22 in orange. And there he is. We talked about the Middletown Cavalier, and he's getting the job done there. Here's White, step back. Can he look for back-to-back threes? No. Over the back. Nazir Johnson trying to get the rebound, but as Jason talked about, he'll get whistled for the over the back. We're going the other direction. And I was saying back to my story on Obi Coleman, and I believe I could maybe have my players mistaken, but he was ruled in the playoff game. He fouled out. And they went back and checked the scorebook, and they had the fouls wrong. It was the first time they ever had that. At DMA, they ended up losing the ball game. He exited incorrectly for the final couple minutes of the game.
Oh, wow.
It ended up being a big fiasco in high school basketball, but just a little tidbit on Obi Coleman, you know?
Worse than the Cannon High School fiasco in New Jersey?
No, absolutely not. No, not of that magnitude. 11-8 here early on, 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
All right, slack attacks, bring the ball up court.
Looks like McCoy, no? Is it on McCoy?
Sahaj Johnson.
No, excuse me, Johnson.
Pass the ball over to Zion Mifflin. Back to Destin McCray. Destin McCray pulls up. elbow, in.
Pure. How about that mid-range game from Destin McCray?
Yeah, his dad told me to watch out for him tonight. He said he's going to put up some buckets.
And how about the defense?
Defense.
Letting them play. Very physical out here defensively, trying to, even Diamond trying to get through something.
That's been the theme in both games. We're playing hard out here.
Gotta love that. Like I said, you don't know what
great
you're going to
defense.
get with some of these, showcase games, right? And we're getting all you can ask for is effort. We're getting a lot of that. And now let's go to our sneaker watch down here on the floor.
I like those M ones, those orange ones. Those are nice.
I think they're the ones they're giving the players
Yes,
today.
they
Those
are,
the
yes.
ones.
Those are the-
I will tell you, what a phenomenal event this is. I mean, truthfully.
You get jersey,
I mean, man, for what the kids get out here, they get a great run in with a lot of talent here in front of a great crowd, in front of a great organization, and the stuff that these kids, that Ann One and Rachel Naughton, everybody's doing for these kids is so nice. Again, putting them on full display, but also giving them a little something to take with them, and then able to finish it and cut the deficit to 3 for the attacks.
Pass too long, stolen.
Obi Coleman almost came up with it. He accidentally ran in, and it might work out in his favor. He saves it, trying to get rid of it. Johnson kicking to the corner. This is going to be a 3 that's short.
Very short.
And leaking out ahead of the pack and able to finish it is Nazir Johnson, cherry picking a little bit. A nice job, and then now here we come the other way. Nice leave up ahead on a nice feed that's finished off by Jeremiah Riley.
Yeah, Zion Mifflin wearing number 22, that flip made famous while at Shaw University.
And that's the Delaware connection right there. Howard and Middletown, a little walk here. And we'll have a whistle and a travel with 36 seconds to go, 15-12 in favor of attacks over the chosen ones here early. And not to mention the jerseys and shorts they get to have, too. Can I get a pair of those?
Yeah, this is nice. This is, like you said all day, it's such a great game, such a great gift back to the community, to the players, to their families, to the city, to the state. It's a great showcase.
Oh, that shot blocked at the rim. Nice defense under there. As he was able to get a hand on it was DeMarche Smith.
Destin McCray goes to the line for 2.
McCray, the 2024 guard from the home school. I know a little bit about some. I had a year or two of homeschool in my life.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. 16.6 free throws, good. So 17-12, we'll see what the attacks can do here. Final shot of the quarter. Into the corner for 3. That one no good. Almost went. Rebound taken by Riley. And now here come attacks. Picked away and stolen. 1 second. And we'll have a whistle. Yeah, we have a whistle here.
Stepped out. Good effort.
Johnson was going for it. So they might be able to get a shot off here. 0.5, 17-12 opening quarter here of the Classic. And just going to run it out here. Well, that'll do it for the end of quarter number 1. A fun, action-packed opening period. 17-12 as we have SWAC attacks out in front of the chosen ones here early at your HBCU Ballin Classic.
And it looks like they have Ballin HBCU socks as well.
Oh,
red
man,
socks.
we gotta talk to Rachel. We'll be right back here on DETV.
Yeah.
So Tuskegee University is not just a place where I'm earning my degree. I'm learning how to be bold. And I've actually gotten that feedback from previous internships.
Tuskegee has definitely helped me increase my leadership skills. Tuskegee pride is one of the biggest takeaways you get from the university. Not only are you getting a degree when you come here, but you're also going to get that pride for yourself. It's going to encourage you to excel even more and also just reach places that you've never reached before.
I love being at a small school, especially in the engineering classroom. I actually have a one-on-one relationship with my professors. They don't hesitate to take 20 to 30 minutes to explain something again.
The most valuable thing that Tuskegee students leave the university with, besides a great education, is definitely a family. Tuskegee is lovingly called Mother Tuskegee because she's like a mother. It's not easy at all times, but like a mother, she's there to nurture you along the way, whether it be your profession.
And we are back live courtside at the Fieldhouse. Nick Allison-Treaty, Jason McCall, Dennis Pritchett back in the studio for us here at the Fieldhouse. Phenomenal crew here on hand today covering this event, the HBCU Ballin Classic 17-13. How about a turnaround fadeaway? Not going to go for Miles White to start. In transition, easy two for the chosen ones. Up ahead of the pack and able to put it up and through. And here we go again.
Oh, good
what
pass.
A pass. Can he finish? And he does. Able to get it through contact. And there is Jaden Bull from St. George's representing the First State.
Jaden Bull with a great body control, able to get the shot up and goes in for the M1.
So on the floor for Team SWAC attacks, of course, led by the Shepherd brothers. Jaden Bull at the line after the and one attempt. Also on the floor with him is DeAndre Gibbs alongside Jamal Johnson from Howard, as well as number 15, Sincere Folk.
And number 33, Hunter Johnson.
And now here come the chosen ones after the missed free throw. Cutting inside and just lost control of it that time. DeMarjay Smith tipped away. It'll, I believe, stay down this end. Smith will have the honors to inbound here. Into the corner off the inbound, too strong. And into the hands of Gibbs. Gibbs leaking it up ahead. Johnson takes it back. Thought about the three. A late pass over to his teammate Gibbs, who couldn't handle it. A quick turnover for the attacks.
All right. There was no time to get back down court.
Here's Miles White.
Miles White.
Side of the rim. Offensive rebound here for DeMarjay Smith. They'll work it around. White once again just inside the G League three and cans one. Miles White with a three ball.
Score is now 21-15. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
Again, thanks for tuning in on DETV, your HBCU Classic. Driving is Smith, can't finish. Johnson, excuse me. Oh. No look feed underneath, and it's going to result in a bucket.
Nice no look feed right there.
Hanging, floater in the lane, won't go. Second chance on his own offensive rebound, and that's back for Sincere Folk. Quickly come the chosen ones. There's that defense from attacks, and wow, almost able to steal it, toss it behind his back. It's loose. Gibbs tracks it down. He's fouled and finishes. DeAndre Gibbs with the left hand and a chance to make it a three-point play at the line.
Yeah, SWAC attacks have sticky fingers out there.
Their defense tenacious here early on.
Like Timberwolves against Nuggets in game one.
I was just about to say that. I took the words right out of my mouth. We should do a show together.
I think we should.
As that free throw is up and good for DeAndre Gibbs. 26-18, 6-minute mark to go here in the second quarter. Our final game of the HBCU Ballin Classic. Our guys going at it here, the men. Crossing over, lost it. Gibbs couldn't come up with it. Last touched by, and they will say the chosen ones. So Folk and Gibbs in the backcourt right now. Hunter Johnson. Jamal Johnson also out on the floor.
All right, Sincere Folk with the ball in his hands, driving, spinning, going all the way.
Body control from Folk. How about that? Another spin move and then able to control his body and finish with ease.
Sophomore point guard from South Shore High School.
Don't blink. Quick trigger three down the other end. Won't go. And now it's a track meet down the other side. In transition for the chosen ones. Lost it on the handle.
Oh.
He was calling for the alley-oop. He won't get it. And then a late pass attempt there. Great transition defense as Johnson couldn't find his intended target.
No way day early, but I want to wish all the mothers out there
good call.
Happy Mother's Day.
That's
from
right.
DETV Sports Team.
That's right. Enjoy it. You deserve it. Underhand feed underneath. Then they'll kick it to the corner. Here's Folk driving. Nice pass. Give and go to
nice
Folk.
Pass.
And then the extra pass, but the recovery and blocked underneath. A heck of a play. That time coming over from Cedric Williams.
That's how you move the ball. That was perfect execution, even with the block.
Williams has been good so far in this one. Here on the inbound, they get it in positioning, couldn't finish. Avon Diamond providing the defense, and now Diamond up ahead of the pack. Baseline contact, no whistle. Ball. Johnson trying to track it down, but can't. And now here come the chosen ones. DeAndre Gibbs with a head full of steam, and even better defense once again as he's stripped underneath. Attacks trying to get it in transition. The lob up, it's almost finished off in a whistle. DeMarre Smith had the right idea, was looking for his teammate that was slashing on the other side in Jabrell Dennison, but instead Dennison getting to hit the free throw line as he was contacted on the way up.
Got to hold substitution for the first shot.
Platoon subs coming in for Team SWAC Attacks. Of course, led by the Shepherd brothers.
And of course, that name SWAC Attacks is a play on Shaquille O'Neal's first shoe of Reebok Shaq.
That's right. You want to know something? I have a pair of those.
I do too.
I gotta find them that you say that, but I had a pair.
I haven't had one.
I will say that I did not have the Shaqnosises. I did not have the Shaqnosis. I like those.
I had those.
Free throw was up and good. Number 2 that time is up and through. So Jabrell Dennison splits a pair from the free throw line. 28-19, 4:24 and ticking. Here's Folk driving, kicking to the corner. DeAndre Gibbs is short on his 3, and a man's rebound underneath, hauled in by Avon Diamond. Tipped away, that time from Cedric Williams. Here come the subs. Jeremiah Riley up first in front of us here. Zion Mifflin back into the game for the Attacks as well. Obi Coleman. And that inbound's almost stolen, able to get tracked back down by Hill. Driving and defense underneath, but contact on the way up is some free throws coming up for Cedric Williams. (28-20), approaching the 4-minute mark here of the opening quarter. Phenomenal crew on hand here, I will say that.
Coach Justice doing double duty as he's coaching and he's also filming the game at the same time.
Coleman gets the hockey assist and a nice find as Jeremiah Riley able to finish it off. The assist, though, that time is going to go to his teammate,
as he's coaching against
Zion Mifflin. How about that? Because that one's at the hands of Diamond.
Destin McCray, number 20 for the SWAC Attacks, is Coach Justice's son from the Chosen Ones.
Well, there you go. How about that? See, Jason knows everybody here.
Fun fact, Coach Justice was my first ever barber at University.
There we go. Coleman,
with
Euro stepping his way down the lane. Can't finish, though. And now here comes Cedric Williams. Wow, up ahead, a beautiful feed, and it's finished off. How about the transition game by the Chosen Ones? Finished off down that side there, Jason, by number 3, Nice Hill.
Right, Mifflin.
Quick answer, lob from Mifflin. Second chance here, though. Around the back to the corner, stepping into it, and there he is, on cue.
On cue.
Destin McCray, me and him know a little something about homeschool, and he's knocking it down.
Step back.
Mid-range, won't go.
All right, Mifflin's running the lead in the break. On the corner. Oh, nice fake.
And even better feed. Oh, Mifflin finishes it off, and that's the extra pass coaches love to see.
Love to see that, man.
Passing up on a 3 for the easy 2.
You're seeing some
Greg
great
Popovich is smiling somewhere. Not a fan of the 3 ball. Driving the floater on the baseline and gets it to go. Not sure how, as that one was up and in for Nico Hill. Mifflin, double team, feeds Riley down on the post. Riley turns, baby hook won't go.
That was a great post move, though. Up, interception.
Long outlet, Coleman, there it is. Coleman like a free safety picks it off. Ahead of the pack, Riley on the feed inside, finishes off the window. And I will say, right now, SWAC Attacks is playing like they've been playing together for a while.
Yes, they are. Crisp ball movement, fast hands on defense.
That 3 to answer, won't go, man. And once again, attacking the other way. Trying to hang, went up and through the basket instead. No good that time for Silhaj Johnson, and now it's going to lead to an easy 2 as camping his way back there. And able to lay it in was Nazir Johnson. Now Coleman Euro stepping. His left hand too strong. Rebound tipped around and taken.
I think both teams need to slow it down a bit right now.
Up ahead. What a block by himself was Mifflin, but it's going to result in 2 as he was outnumbered under there. Nazir Johnson finishes it off.
There we go. See, Mifflin slows it down.
Yeah, there he is.
There's the ball over McCray. McCray steps into a 3.
That's a G League 3. Just a little short.
That was a heat check. Turn
and
around.
then how about this? Kevin Love up ahead. It's going to lead to a 3. It's off the mark. Nazir Johnson can't get it to go, and now Coleman has it with some steam. Coleman left deep floater drops.
Ooh, the floater look a little Larry Hughes-esque.
Larry Hughes, how about that? Approaching the minute mark of half number 1. 3 for Miles White won't go. Jeremiah Riley with a big rebound. 1 minute to go in the first half. 39-28 lead for the SWAC Attacks. Zion Mifflin.
Nice bucket. Nice bucket.
Split in the defense for 2 more. Lead to 13. Miles White with the left hand right to the basket. Lead back to 11.
This game looks more R-Star-esque than the first game we had. No defense being played in the lane right now. Got to get back to fundamentals, fellas.
McCray going to walk it out. Wanted the bounce pass, will pass it up. Euro stepping his way, almost to 2. Nice English, just too strong.
24 seconds left in the first half here.
Into the corner.
Step back.
Miles White cashes out from the mid-range. Miles White with a few baskets here.
Nothing but nylon on that one. That was a swish.
7 seconds to go. Here comes Zion Mifflin. 41-32. Chance to give SWAC Attacks a double-digit lead. 2 seconds. Riley has to put it up at the buzzer. It's short. And that'll take us to the conclusion of half number 1. And it was another fun first half of basketball here at the HBCU. Ballin Classic. No lack of effort, that's for sure, here in that one, Jason, first half. We're going to head to break. 41-32 between SWAC Attacks and the Chosen Ones. You're watching the HBCU Ballin Classic live here from the Fieldhouse on DETV.
Jazz is a very highly intelligent art form that if you listen closely, you can learn a lot about it. And when I first arrived at Howard University back in '74, the president was Dr. James Cheek, and he thought the same way. So he really supported us and wanted us to do things, travel, do records, bring in guest artists, and we've tried to do all that since then. As you can see on the wall, we went all the way from 1976 to 2019, and we had to stop because of the pandemic.
Jazz is quite literally the pinnacle of self-expressionism. Composing on the spot in a jam session or in a big band sense. It's also a language that's universally spoken amongst musicians. Being a part of this jazz ensemble allows me to make connections with other musicians that I can use in the future. Basically being able to contribute to that legacy and being able to tell people that, like, yeah, I'm a part of the jazz ensemble. It's something to be proud of.
I think for me specifically, my trumpet professor at my first institution, which is Tennessee State University, he also came through this band program. And it came very highly recommended. We talked about it constantly. He always talked about his experiences. He talked about Fred Irby and how he got him, I guess, right in a sense. I think that's one of the biggest things he has offered me is he's turned me into a working trumpet player. I don't think my Howard experience would be what it is without the jazz ensemble. Just in the short time I've been in the jazz ensemble, I've gone to Blues Alley, I've performed on TV, I've performed on 2 albums. So just that alone, I feel like it's just such an invaluable experience.
One of the things that he's taught me is whenever I see an opportunity or when an opportunity is given to me, just go for it. What's cool is that he allows me to be me.
What we offer here is a world-class faculty. The coordinator of our jazz program, Mr. Charlie Young, he's like amazing. You're not going to find a better saxophone player anywhere in the world like him. When we were in Romania, in Eastern Europe, we stayed in this hotel, and there was a little jazz band playing in a hotel one night. Students went down and played with them. They've done the same thing in Japan, done the same thing in Europe. You can go like anywhere, and this music is communicated throughout all cultures.
So Tuskegee University is not just a place where I'm earning my degree. I'm learning how to be bold. And I've actually gotten that feedback from previous internships.
Tuskegee has definitely helped me increase my leadership skills. Tuskegee pride is one of the biggest takeaways you get from the university. Not only are you getting a degree when you come here, but you're also going to get that pride for yourself. It's going to encourage you to excel even more and also just reach places that you've never reached before.
I love being at a small school, especially in the engineering classroom. I actually have a one-on-one relationship with my professors. They don't hesitate to take 20 to 30 minutes to explain something again.
The most valuable thing that Tuskegee students leave the university with, besides a great education, is definitely a family. Tuskegee is lovingly called Mother Tuskegee because she's like a mother. It's not easy at all times, but like a mother, she's there to nurture you along the way, whether it be your professors, fellow students, the community. They're always there to nurture you and help you to succeed. My parents met here. They've been able to have lifelong careers with their educations from Tuskegee.
Everybody's willing to lend a helping hand. If you need anything extra done, nobody is hesitant to get it done. And it's a place that I can literally call home for forever. So Tuskegee University.
I am Nina Gilbert. I'm the Executive Director of the Morehouse Center for Excellence in Education, and I am the chair of the Education Department here at Morehouse College. It takes a woman. It means that women play an indispensable role in nurturing and leading and shaping our community and our society. It takes a woman means that our strength and resilience and wisdom is acknowledged, and we bring that to this culture and climate of the college. It takes a woman means that our contributions are acknowledged and that it's vital in driving positive change, when you have women who are here to help foster an inclusive environment and community. Why Morehouse College? Because of its rich history, and its legacy of advancing Black men and in various careers and in leadership. And of course, because the college has such a commitment to developing men with disciplined minds who would lead lives of leadership and service. All of that resonates so deeply with me and my own personal philosophy.
And welcome back live courtside at the Chase Fieldhouse. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason McCall. Dennis back in the studio. A fantastic crew working here in terms of production for the HBCU Ballin Classic. Hey, you're right. They've been doing a fantastic job and making us look good, that's for sure, at least with the timing and everything else, for sure. So they've been fantastic, and what a fantastic event it has been here at the HBCU Ballin Classic. A doubleheader today, the men's and the women's, and what is some of the most talent you're going to see here on a high school floor. We're able to get everyone here together at the Chase Fieldhouse, the home of the Delaware Bluecoats, your 2023 G League champions, might I add. But Jason, a fun first half, 41-32 in favor of Team SWAC attacks over the Chosen Ones. Back and forth we go. We're getting that effort that we had hoped to see. It's been a fun one and going to be hopefully a close second half as well. We saw the override and Rise. Rise was down 10. They came back and won the second half. We'll see what happens here.
Don't forget we have some and one legends in the house. We have Shane, the dribbling machine, OG and one on the sideline watching, along with the clock tower himself, Big Ben, as we start off the second half.
That's right, man. What an event. It was so cool for us to go over there and chat with those guys for a little bit. Zion Mifflin's three to start, no good. Rebound into the hands of Avon Diamond. He's going to get it and go. Diamond, nobody stopping ball through contact, blocked by Mifflin. Mifflin has it now, leading to a 2-on-1 the other way. How about the hustle to get back? And that's going to cause a miss down the other end. What hustle by Nico Hill to get back there, even though the two ends up falling.
Put back with Jaden Bull.
Diamond steps into one and knocks it down. That's a three for Avon Diamond.
That was very true. That was a
lead back to 8. Johnson spinning.
Good pass.
Passing. Mifflin makes the extra pass, and they'll make one more to the corner. Jeremiah Riley's three off the end of the rim. Offensive rebound, mid-range jumper, floats around and out. Nico Hill driving and kicking. Miles White for three. Short rebound tossed around into the hands and finished off. Another that effort there by Jabrell Dennison.
Yeah, some effort out in the second half so far, man. They're trying to come back.
Lead already cut to 6. It's what we saw in game 1. Here's Mifflin around the screen. Pick and roll with Jeremiah Riley, and he gets it to go to the basket.
Right, yes.
Stepping into a 3, room to fire, no good. Riley with another rebound. He's dominating the glass today. Johnson makes the extra pass, and then Bull trying to get it into the corner before we have a kickball violation. 6:26 to go in the third, 45-37. Again, thanks for tuning in here on DETV. If you weren't able to get over here to the field house, and if you weren't, make sure next year you do, because this has been a lot of fun, and not just what you're seeing on the floor, but everything going on around the floor here as well. With and one being here.
Nice little VIP section up top.
Johnson with the left hand can't get it to go. And now here come the chosen ones. Nice feed inside, and it's going to be finished off. DeMarje Smith able to finish it off, but a whip pass.
Lead down to 6.
And a beautiful pass at that.
Okay, so what would be your keys to the second half for, say, both teams? Let's start with
both teams. I'd say transition defense. That 3 straight away off the mark for Jamal Johnson. Chosen ones, nice spin move that time. Can he finish it? Shot, I believe, might have got a piece down the other side.
Look up, there you go.
2-on-2. Jaden Bull is fouled, and he'll take 2 free throws. But turning into a little bit of a track meet, I think the defense has been good.
I think it's
makes
picked up a
the
little
transition
bit more,
offense a little bit as well. Maybe just the transition game in
I'm
general.
looking at the Aunt Pearl KDs right there. Yes, they are. Aunt Pearl KD 14s right there. The pink ones, yeah.
And I think what we talked to Alyssa Fabrice earlier, and I think she was wearing the Sabrinas. I think those were the Ionescu's that we've been hearing so much about. Some subs here. Coming into the ball game will be Nazir Johnson from Ben Franklin High School. As coming out, number 2, Avon Diamond, who had a beautiful pass before exiting earlier.
Lost the ball.
Johnson with that defense, able to get past it, Euro stepping, hanging, and finishing. My good, Nazir Johnson, as we're going to welcome in Rachel Naughton, who has done such a phenomenal job doing everything, hosting this event. I mean, I've been keeping up with you. You're all over the place here, getting everything done. So finally a chance to sit down and chat with us. Thrilled to have you here now for a moment, just so you can, I guess, relax at least for a second. But how's everything been? It's been such a fun event. Thanks for having us be a part of it. So walk us through how's everything's been for you today.
Everything has been wonderful. It's been challenging. We had no issues. Just a little hiccups with technical issues at the very beginning. But then, hey, you always leave for room for error. You know what I mean? Right now we're caught up. Everything is back on time. I know everybody's time is valuable. So we caught back up. And we still were able to give, the kids our praises for being here. We gave out our gifts. We still have some wonderful prizes to give away. We have over 100 vacation trips to give away.
Oh wow! Where do I sign up?
Yes,
in transition, and that gets to go.
Everybody was saying, everyone, all the mothers at least.
That's right, absolutely.
So we're definitely going to gift the families and the mothers, because they take time out to take the kids to and from places.
No doubt.
They're not thanked enough. And
so true.
They're not appreciated enough. They take the kids to and from AAU tournaments every weekend, week after week. They don't take time out for themselves, so we're going to gift them a trip.
And when we talked to Elisa Fabrice after the first game, the first thing she said was, I want to say thank you to my mom for driving me here this weekend and being a part of allowing me to go to all these tournaments and practices. Cannot be stated enough. You are absolutely right. Platoon switch now here coming, of course, for Team SWAC Attacks. 50-45, deficit being cut into here. 4 minutes to go into the third. It'll be Coleman and company back out there for the attack squad. So we had a phenomenal girls game earlier. We had Team Rise come back from a 10-point deficit to Team Override there. And again, a phenomenal game in the opener, a phenomenal band performance there in between, another phenomenal basketball game with some of the younger women that were here, and then now a phenomenal men's game. You know, when I was talking to Jason about this earlier, Rachel, when you get these show classics and these showcases, you never know what kind of effort level you're going to get, right? Like the NBA All-Star game, no defense, et cetera, et cetera. Not the case here at all, right? This level of competitiveness and effort that we've seen from the girls and the boys has been phenomenal. We've had 2 great games so far.
Yes, I agree. And they've been a joy to watch. And this is not the first time I've seen these kids play. You know, they've been showing a lot of tenacity. I see it. They got Jabril with the dunk.
Yeah, there he goes, making it look easy.
He's known for his high-flying dunks, and that's what I love. I love the, you know, we try to bring that N1 vibe, you know.
Oh, we got it.
That competitiveness, and we love it. You know, we love to watch it. That's why these kids were invited. Not only are they basketball players, they're students.
Yes,
they're students.
Great,
and they
great
all,
student athletes.
And there he goes
they
again.
have GPAs over 3.0s. You know,
I mean,
so
that's
these
incredible.
kids are very intelligent. They're not just athletes. These are student athletes here on the court.
Look, man, Shane drilling machines getting to the game, walk on the court.
Yeah, he gets still.
He gets excited. He still gets excited,
can't
man.
keep still. You know, that's basketball is in their blood. You know, you have Shane, you have Leaky, you have Duke over there. These are N1 guys, you know. So.
Nice feed. That time, Miles White able to find his teammate Demerje Smith on the baseline for a nice finish. And just like that, they've got the lead.
Wow, we look up and blink there.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's been a correction. Demerje Smith is not here today.
Oh, I apologize to
Demerje Smith is not here today.
number 10 on the Chosen Ones.
I'm sorry, you know. We love Demerje.
We do love Demerje.
But Demerje couldn't
We
make
do
it
love
today.
him. We've been talking about him.
Oh, wow.
50-51, but just like that, the Chosen Ones have stormed back after being down 13 and now lead by 1, working it around.
Oh.
McCray lost it. That one saved.
So
Up ahead of the pack. Maybe had eyes on dunk number 3, but couldn't hold it. We have a loose ball and a tie up there on that end of the floor.
So question for you. So as you're looking
that's Sahaj and Jabril. They play together in high school.
Oh, how about that? Well, there you go. So now you see them now
They
on
both
opposite
attend
ends of the floor.
They both attend Gratz High School.
And we'll have a timeout here with 2:31 to go here in the third quarter. Nick, Rachel, and Jason hanging out courtside here at the HBCU Ballin Classic. It's been such a fun evening here at the Chase Fieldhouse. Of course, the home of our 2023 Delaware Bluecoats, your G League champions just a few years ago. And it's great to, again, be here this close to the action for seeing this talent up close and personal. Some of the best high school players we're especially going to see, especially on this side of the country. And it's been fun. A shout out to our officials for doing a fantastic job here throughout the day as well. And I can only imagine we're going to have a great rest of the way for this quarter and a half, as we've seen some great basketball. As again, the lead now belongs to the Chosen Ones.
Absolutely.
So going back and forth here.
Did you talk about how the coach for
Dylan Dean?
Dylan Dean.
So I did their state championship game at Tower Hill a few years back. One of the, and I will say this, and I'm hoping to talk to them here after the game. I talked to them back then. One of the best shooting performances I'd ever seen in a state championship game. I had never seen anything like what those guys did in that championship to beat Salesianum a few years ago. What a career they had at Tower Hill. And, of course, now at Dell State here, sticking local, going to Jason McCall's alma mater.
Absolutely.
Great Hornets out here. You know,
big friends of the first state there in those two guys. Kicked out, 3 from the corner, and knocks it through. And able to try to give Swack Attacks maybe that lead back there as Johnson buries that 3. And now the defense up ahead. Falk pokes it away. Obi Coleman going to slam it with the left.
There we go. All right.
Well, I spoke too soon. It was 51-50, and they must have heard me because the Attacks came right back out on a 5-0 run. They lead now 55-51, under 2 to play in the third. Here's Miles White. Try to feed it underneath. That pass intercepted by Coleman. Folk now ahead of the pack. That shot blocked from behind, but then going to be finished off by McCray, who was trailing the pack. Defender hits the floor, and they're going to wrap up down the other end of the floor. So a foul as they're trying to prevent that bucket from Cedric Williams. So 1:34 to go, guys, here in the third quarter, 57-51.
Getting some great play out of today. I'm loving
it's
the
picked
energy
up too
all day long.
at the half.
It's been such great basketball to watch. Thank you for putting on this amazing
And thanks for
showcase.
having us being a part of it. We're thrilled to be here.
I am so pleased to have you guys here.
Oh, well, thank you. Like I said, we'd rather be nowhere else.
Yeah,
Miles
I think Nick said he want to put his bid in for a pair of those orange and one shoes right there.
I've been oh my, I mean, it's, as folks hit in transition, I've been looking around, I've been going around, just like you said earlier, the gifts that these kids and the player everybody's getting, I mean, that is just incredible. You don't find that, typically anywhere else, or you can't really compare that to other things. I mean, that's pretty special.
Yeah, that was a great sponsorship, N1 being one of the title sponsor. Them to support my vision and to believe in my vision and my dream was a dream come true.
I mean, you should have seen Jason and I when we were over there talking to those guys. We were like little kids in between games talking to the N1 team, Ben Wallace and company. My goodness. Just thrilling to have them here. Falk hanging out to Coleman. Coleman makes the extra pass. DeAndre Gibbs, little shot fake. Now going to get inside. Finger rolls up and through.
So what is your vision for this showcase going forward? What would you like to do with this? So what is your vision for this classic going forward? What would you like to do next with this?
My goal is to take it nationally and internationally. I would love to have international players come, give them opportunity to be introduced to HBCUs. It's not just for national students. I mean, it's a community. We want to introduce the academic and athletic programs to everyone. We're underrepresented. And I'm saying we because I'm an advocate for HBCUs. So, we're underrepresented. So we just want to expand and we want to just embrace that experience. Just want to embrace that experience and teach people about the academic and athletic programs.
Awesome.
Last shot, possibly of the third quarter. Gibbs around the back and a retreat to the corner. 9 seconds for him to work with. Makes the extra pass. Bounce pass underneath to McCray. Couldn't finish. 4 seconds. And now a shot coming up here at the buzzer potentially. Got to get it up, and it won't count, but a little style points there as we close out the third quarter with a 59-53 ball game as we saw SWAC Attacks take a quick lead. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right here on DETV.
Yes.
So Tuskegee University is not just a place where I'm earning my degree. I'm learning how to be bold. And I've actually gotten that feedback from previous internships.
Tuskegee has definitely helped me increase my leadership skills. Tuskegee pride is one of the biggest takeaways you get from the university. Not only are you getting a degree when you come here, but you're also going to get that pride for yourself. It's going to encourage you to excel even more and also just reach places that you've never reached before.
I love being at a small school, especially in the engineering classroom. I actually have a one-on-one relationship with my professors. They don't hesitate to take 20 to 30 minutes to explain something again.
The most valuable thing that Tuskegee students leave the university with, besides a great education, is definitely a family. Tuskegee is lovingly called Mother Tuskegee because she's like a mother. It's not easy at all times, but like a mother, she's there to nurture you along the way, whether it be your professors, fellow students, the community. They're always there to nurture you and help you to succeed. My parents met here. They've been able to have lifelong careers with their educations from Tuskegee.
Everybody's willing to lend a helping hand. If you need anything extra done, nobody is hesitant to get it done. And it's a place that I can literally call home for forever.
And welcome back live here on DETV, the HBCU Ballin Classic. We're heading to the fourth quarter. Cal Cedrini, Jason McCall, special thanks to Rachel Nawn for joining us here. I mean, she has been a part of and done everything here today, all over the place. I mean, we are so thankful that she has us being a part of it. We're so thankful that she's able to put something like this together for everyone else that's benefiting from it. Just a phenomenal event, and we're thrilled to be a part of it. 59-53 as we begin quarter number 4 between the Attacks and the Chosen Ones here on DETV. Driving and can't finish the putback. Here comes Cedric Williams, and the lead right back to 4. So I want to apologize. No DeMarjay Smith. Number 10, of course, for the Chosen Ones. And how about that pull-up game and knocking it down was Hunter Johnson from inside the free throw line. 61-55. It is Shaheed Rice Sloan, number 10. So we apologize. He's had himself a nice game. So Shaheed Rice Sloan is number 10 for the Chosen Ones. Whistle and a foul on the baseline.
It's getting tight. Fourth quarter down by 6. An awesome game, man. It's been an awesome game, man. It's been an awesome game today. Awesome game. Can't complain about anything at all.
No, it's been a fantastic day. And we are hoping that I will be back here next year for this event.
Yes, I hope they have us back, and I'll be right here with bells and bells on.
On the inbound, catch and shoot three, no good. How about that rebound and toss ahead?
Oh.
Johnson leans into one and knocks it down. (63-55) as you hear the Shepherd brothers yelling out some orders here on the bench. Williams directing his teammates.
Rise up right there.
Miles White kicks back out. That shot is knocked through. A nice mid-range jumper by Avon Diamond.
From Polytech High
in the
School
Kobe's.
Here in Delaware, a freshman.
A lot of Kobe's on the floor. I'll tell you, everybody know Kobe's have been kind of the shoe of choice here lately. Jaden Bull steps into a three.
Not me. They're way too low.
That's how I used to be. And then I got into the low tops, and they travel, just unable to get the ball. A weird scenario. Johnson just got it stuck in between his legs. 63-58, 6:32 to go. We got a 5-point game. And I was a big, my first ever basketball shoe, and I wore them for years, was the Questions. Those are my favorite basketball shoe. Where they were just big and bulky at the time. They were high tops. And then I kind of got into the lower tops. If I had to, my favorite basketball shoes of all time
to play in
KD4s. As Johnson elevates, can't knock it through.
I'll give you my first shoe and my favorite shoe. First shoe I played in was the Fila M Squads. It was a classic sneaker. My favorite shoe would probably be the Nike Hyper Dunks.
Hyper Dunk, yeah. Still popular basketball shoe.
The original Hyper Dunks, yeah.
And there's that effort that's turning into more points down that side for the chosen ones. Jabril Dennison, who has been all over the place tonight. Zion Mifflin explodes down the lane and flushes it down with the left hand.
Right. A little extra sauce on that thing.
I saw him doing that at halftime during warm-ups, and he just decided to do it right in the game. Diving, driving through contact, layup no good, rebound to Johnson. And now here he comes for SWAC attacks. Diamond hits the floor, up ahead. They make the extra pass. The floater inside rolls around and falls through. A big bucket that time for Jamal Johnson. Miles White, he wants three. A deep one, won't go. How about Dennison once again on the offensive glass? Turns, fades, misses. 7-point game up ahead. Jaden Bull, his layup no good. Zion Mifflin's put back won't fall. Rebound to Cedric Williams. Williams, hop step, turns, fades, fires and hits.
That was textbook. Hop step, pivot, turn, splash.
Looking like a little Kobe. Dare I say it here, under 5 minutes to go. 67-62, Johnson wants to extend the lead right back to 7, and he does. Timeout on the floor, just inside the free throw line. And knocking it down, Hunter Johnson from Roman Catholic. As Jason takes a look to the family in the stands here on the broadcast, 4:50 to go. We'll stay right here on the air. 70-62, an 8-point lead. We saw team chosen ones storm back, take a 1-point lead, and then SWAC attacks put a quick stop to that. They go on a little run, and now they're looking at an 8-point lead with under 5 to go.
Yeah, man.
Gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be a fun one. The last few minutes is gonna be really, really fun here, man. Coaches are giving their last few orders to their teams right now, and hopefully we'll see some great ball down the stretch.
We're gonna have to talk to Rachel and see if we can keep this place open. Maybe we could run some pickup after this.
Or maybe we can get Big Ben over here. He's still here talking to some fans in the corner.
That would be fantastic. Man, talking about that Pistons team not that long ago.
20 years ago this year.
Man.
04 Pistons, 20 years. 20 anniversaries.
Wow, that's awesome. I used to love watching that team play.
Yeah, I was
with Larry Brown.
Larry Brown. I was the first year after they let Rick Carlisle. They let Larry Brown go and Rick Carlisle coached.
And Rick Carlisle came in, that's right. And then coaching the Pacers in this year's playoffs. Driving, fading away.
But my favorite player on that 04 squad was Rasheed Wallace. Of course, you know why.
It's hard. It's hard to. All 5 of those guys.
Rasheed Wallace, man.
I can't hate that. I can't know if I can name him. I don't know who I would go with. Those 5 guys are just likable guys in my opinion.
But Tayshaun Prince was the glue guy.
Was the young guy too in that team.
Yeah, he was the glue of that 04
He was
squad.
a phenomenal draft pick for them. And
he was, man.
It couldn't have worked out much better. Williams at the line.
Talking about Big Ben being here, Ben Wallace, man. He went from undrafted out of Virginia Union, HBCU in Richmond, to being an NBA Hall of Famer. Man.
It's unbelievable.
Think about that.
That's so. And obviously, he's a big part of, obviously, and want everybody being a part of this event. So that just shows you how much he cares about everything. And to be able to do that, post your basketball career and stuff, I guess it shows how much you care about the game and advancing the game in certain elements. And just we're thankful, and as everyone else is, to Ben Wallace and the N1 team and everybody else here that's been a part of this.
I remember watching him play as a rookie, though, when he was with the Washington Bullets.
Jeremiah Riley to the basket.
Keep the clock going. There we go.
9-point game. SWAC attacks trying to hold on.
All right, Miles
White
in the
kicks.
corner.
There we go. How about Cedric Williams?
Nice up and under move for 2.
Cedric Williams having himself a nice day. Hunter Johnson having himself a nice day, too.
Yes,
Here he goes around the screen. Looking for somewhere to go. Pass intercepted. He was looking for Riley. Now up ahead of the pack. They get it to Dennison. Dennison was going for the
Nice
slam.
strip.
And there's Jaden Poole
Jaden Poole,
preventing
nice strip.
maybe a highlight play. Platoon switch. Gibbs, Coleman, McCray, Folk coming in here for SWAC attacks, as well as Sahaj Johnson. On the inbound for the chosen ones, 3 from the corner. Off the mark for Nazir Johnson. And now here come attacks. Gibbs and McCray, 2-on-3. They split the defense. Gibbs fouled, and he earns himself a pair.
Yeah, he got bailed out with that foul. He didn't make the right basketball play on that, but he got bailed out with the foul, so 2 shots for him.
72-64, still 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time here. And now Gibbs at the free throw line for 2. Now, I think he's wearing, it's hard for me to tell because, my eyes have been bad. They almost look like the new, like the Bookers. Do we have anybody wearing any Book ones?
No, you do not
I
have
haven't seen any.
shoes. Those are PGs. Yeah, those are Paul George sneakers. Yeah, those are PGs. Yeah.
I never thought I would need binoculars courtside.
Yeah, those are definitely PGs, for sure. Yep, PGs.
I have myself a pair of the PG 4s.
Yes, and the book bag to match.
And the book bag, that's right. I've got the NASA shoes and the NASA backpack. That's a good call, Jason. Driving on the baseline through contact, another pretty finish. And that time it was Miles White. Gibbs, though, racing down the floor on the inbound through contact, high off the window, no good. Rebound to Hill. He's up ahead now, back, I believe, to Miles White here.
That's Miles.
White crossing over on Coleman, lost his footing, has a cutting teammate, picked and stolen. McCray poked it out, and now Folk leading the break for attacks. Folk stripped from behind by Diamond, and now leaving up ahead, and Miles White with 2. And just like that, Jason, a 2-possession, 6-point game with 3 minutes to go. It's what we hope for here.
McCray going to the lane.
He goes.
Going for himself. Oh.
Can't finish, and Dennison with the rebound.
Again.
Here we go as we approach the 3-minute mark. Dennison lobbing up, and it's almost thrown down by Diamond.
That was the best mistral you'll ever see.
Style points awarded yet again for that. And I think it'll stay on this end of the floor with the chosen ones. Down by 6, 3 minutes to go. So game heating up here, and checking down to the ball game will be Shaheed Rice Sloan, wearing that number 10 for the chosen one.
The right number 10.
The right number 10. Apologize, of course, to the Rice Sloan family.
And he has on the Mambasitas.
Yes, he does. I like those.
In and out. All right.
Yeah, nice. Gets to the baseline. That's a nice floater. Too strong, though. Coleman couldn't haul in the rebound. Here come the chosen ones. Diamond ahead, one-on-one with Folk underneath. Makes the extra pass, and it's finished off for 2. Nazir Johnson. And we've got ourselves a 4-point game with some subs coming back into the game for SWAC attacks. The Shepherd brothers going to try to lock this thing up.
Yes, they are. They've been excellent coaching job all day. They're making the right substitutions at the right times. And
Folk crosses over on Diamond. Splits the defense. Can he finish that?
Yes,
oh,
he
my
can.
goodness,
Yes.
he can. Hanging, finishing through contact. Lead back up to 6. 2-possession. McCray with a steal. 2-on-1 with Folk. He fakes the pass off the glass, and it rolls through for Destin McCray. And the lead was to 4. A 4-0 run blossoms it back up to 8 as we hit the 2-minute mark. There goes Hill. Nobody stopping the ball. Hill trying to draw the foul. McCray pokes it out again, and now numbers for attacks. McCray to Gibbs. Gibbs leaning into contact. Great defense, but he gets it back and puts it back through.
don't worry, come down. Don't worry about it. You get the call.
Down by 10. It was to 4, now a 6-0 run answering by attacks. They move it to the corner. The give and go wasn't ready for it, was Diamond. Another turnover. Gibbs calling for it in the far side corner. Instead, it's Coleman in the middle. He does make the extra pass. Gibbs passes up the 3, steps into a mid-range jumper and cans it.
It's pure. Mid-range jumper, pure. Hey.
Shakira Denise in the building. You can catch her on DETV with our weather reports.
Yes, you can.
And a lot of other things, too. A jack of all trades.
Still every billboard in Delaware.
That's And we talked about what a phenomenal crowd it was, and there's a perfect example. So 1:12 to go here. Some free throws coming up for Shaheed Rice Sloan. Down by 12. It was a blink of an eye from 4 to 12-point lead as the attacks really, once they saw that deficit slipping, they got right back into it.
They put their foot right back on the gas and
Rice Sloan knocks down the first free throw, the lefty. But it has been a fun one. A lot of talent, a lot of effort here tonight.
Yes.
Second free throw is up and through, 2 for 2 for Rice Sloan, who's had himself a nice evening. Lead to 10. Here goes Gibbs. He is fast. Let me tell you, reminds me of De'Aaron Fox. DeAndre Gibbs shot blocked underneath.
Ref had to duck. Duck for cover.
2-on-1 now for the chosen ones. Thrown down with the right hand. I believe that was Dennison.
Yes, it was.
Lead to 8. We'll see what happens. If you watch the Knicks-Sixers series, you know anything can happen under a minute to go. That's going to be a 3. No good. Rebound to Obi Coleman, and that putback might seal it for SWAC attacks. Lead back to double digits. Here's Rice Sloan. Here's Dennison. Dennison leaping, extending, and finishing.
He wanted it again.
Dennison, he's looked very good today also. 27 seconds and ticking, 84-76. Here's Folk crossing over past Dennison, hanging on English, and a hard hit there. Both players with some contact and then falling over that time. It was Diamond and I believe Folk, who didn't really have anything to break their fall as they land on their backs first. Hope they're okay. Both have been very good today, and a lot of effort out of those two guys, and hopefully they'll be able to shake it off. One of the tougher guys out on the floor.
He's up.
And again, a tough fall there. But and sometimes in that situation, it's almost better to not have anything to break your fall. We've seen instances where people try to stick their arms out when they're at high and they break arm. I mean, it's honestly can be worse. So a tough fall. Great to see him back up on the floor, a little frustrated after the whistle.
Yeah, he's definitely still better. He's letting somebody have it right now.
Free throws, knocks down the first. Second one for Folk is good. Doesn't let that fall affect him as he knocks down the pair. Lead to 10, 17 seconds to go. Final shot essentially coming. Shakira, thanks for joining us here. 8 seconds. Can we get a bucket at the end? Coleman almost trying to throw it down. And now Hill will foul it off at the buzzer. It'll fall short, and that'll do it for our HBCU Ballin Classic men's action as Team SWAC Attacks takes down the Chosen Ones 86-78 in a competitive game. A lot of fun to see some of these guys, especially the ones that we've seen grow up and play here in the state of Delaware, and then the surrounding talent from around the state coming in here and putting on such a show for everyone at home and then here in the field house.
Very good game, very good game.
A phenomenal job here. We'll see if we can get somebody over for an interview. We'll have Jason pick out whoever he wants here. And then we'll have a chat with them. But a lot of fun here is the Shepherd brothers coaching up a win here over retired NBA vet Flip Murray and Jason Armstead. Right, a phenomenal event here.
We have Destin McCray from the winning team coming in for an interview.
All right, here, Destin McCray. Appreciate your time, man. Congratulations. Big performance out there today. So let's just start with the event as a whole, right? You guys coming out here and playing with a lot of surrounding talent here in one spot at a showcase like this, the HBCU Ballin Classic. Just kind of run us through your mindset personally. What were you thinking about coming in here? Maybe what were you trying to work on? And then how was it out here performing with some of these other guys?
So coming in, I was just thinking about all the workouts that I do. Coach Lewis Leonard, and all the training, I train with all the top players like Elliot Cadeau, Tahad Pettiford, and them. And I feel like that really helped me be able to play at the pace out here. And you said the second question was coming out here, what did I want to work on? I really wanted to work on defense, you know what I'm saying? I got a top of the key steal. I felt successful. I finished the layup. And overall, you know what I'm saying, I just play hard, you know what I'm saying?
It showed. And that's what I was going to say here before Jason asked you a question, is that usually when you get some of these classics, you're not sure what kind of effort you're going to get from both teams, right? If you can turn to an all-star game, it could be high scoring, maybe not a lot of defense.
Right.
Not the case here. You guys left it all out on the floor. Defense for both teams. It was a lot of effort out there. Do you see the same thing? How was it playing with a lot of that talent, but everybody playing hard as well? How was that out there?
I mean, just the energy around it, it really pushed me to go harder, you know what I'm saying? And sitting, I didn't even start, so coming off the bench, it gave me that extra spark to just keep it up for the team, you know what I'm saying? Not to let the first starter guys down, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Well, you guys were like the second starters coming off the bench. I mean, you guys gave energy, and you guys are the one that actually got the lead initially and held it for a long time. So my question for you would be, playing in this game, how has it increased your confidence, and what do you think you can take from this game going forward for yourself?
Well, it definitely increased my confidence because today I feel like I got the extra I got a couple points, so I got that confidence that I needed to go to the next game, you know what I'm saying? And these guys was big out here. These guys was dunking and stuff. So I feel like it was some good talent out here, you know what I'm saying? Improved my game, and it was competitive today for sure.
Well, you were one of the top talents out here on the court today, too, so give yourself some credit. You played an excellent game, both ends of the floor, and like I said, it's an honor to have your dad here watching the game, coaching against you, but, filming you the whole time. So that was really cool to see.
Oh, yeah.
Final two questions for you here, Destin. First off, is there a player maybe you model your game after or look up to a little bit at the next level? And then we'll close it out with any shout-outs you want to give ahead of maybe, a holiday tomorrow or just anything you want to shout out people back home, whatever you want to do. But any guy you model your game after?
I definitely model my game after Busy Bones.
Yeah, Busy. There you go. Shout out. There you go. Tell him.
Busy Bones and Sean Highland from Delaware.
That's right. Busy.
And a couple shout-outs I want to give. We'll give a shout-out to my family, give a shout-out to God, shout-out to Andrew Carr that just signed to Kentucky.
Andrew Carr. So how do you know Andrew?
I actually played for Westchester East in 9th grade. We won the championship.
So we had him with the Delaware Blueheads for a little while, won a CAA title. Love Andrew Carr. So, yeah absolutely. Congratulations to Andrew for sure.
One more shout-out to Jameer Brickers that just signed to Villanova.
Villanova, go Cats. There you go.
Thank you.
There you have it, Dustin McCray. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.
Phenomenal game for him. For Jason McCall, Dennis Pritchett, the entire phenomenal crew here at the HBCU Ballin Classic. We're thrilled to be a part of it this year. It's been such a lot of fun here. Two fantastic games. Make sure to tune in next year if you're around or get out of the area. Make sure you get here to the Chase Fieldhouse for the HBCU Ballin Classic. It's been a fun one. We will see you next time.